10 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
We bought that action.
The place for the realest conversations.
I appreciate United Garden Homes for stopping through with a check for $2,000.
Yes.
Some people came through anonymously.
Yes.
Dropped off money. The family has received those funds. And whatever you can do, if everybody do a little, nobody has to do a lot.
The movement continues.
Did you ever think that you would be in this position right now where your daughter would have some way lose her life?
I didn't want to believe it. All the times I called, sometimes the phone would ring and ring and ring for days. I didn't want to know that she had successfully committed suicide.
What are some of the conditions in the jail that got people upset, like the living conditions on a day-to-day basis?
We'll come out of our cell at 11 o'clock in the morning. We'll get food and we'll get medication. So that shortens the time. Those 2 hours, we'll probably get an hour out, and then we'll have to lock back down. And by lock back down, I mean we stay in our cell. We get fed in our cell. We don't come out our cell at all. And that's pretty much the biggest problem. Like, they simply say that they're short-staffed, but that's not enough because they knew that they were going to be short-staffed. Like, this has been a problem for over 2 years now.
The marathon continues.
There's never been a better time to make change in the city of Milwaukee, starting with the youth. And we talked about the housing. Willie Hines, y'all boy Willie Hines, and they trying to change the leadership over there. We got our hands full, and it's not the time. But we got attorney B. Ivy Lamar on the lines right now, calling from the courthouse. How you doing, attorney B. Ivy Lamar?
Hey, what's going on, Tory? I'm good, man. Happy to be here.
Joining me on the line, Dr. Umar Johnson. How you doing, brother, Dr. Umar Johnson?
Peace and Pan-Africanism, good brother Black Power, to all my brothers and sisters in Milwaukee, Kenosha, Green Bay, Racine, and across the state of Wisconsin.
Yo, peace, King. I'm going to stand with you and walk with you, brother.
God bless you.
Because I think it's an important thing, what you're doing, and you need to have the support of the community. Regardless if we live in these areas or not, it all affects us in one way or shape or form.
It's time for that action and all the smoke. This is the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association award-winning Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on YouTube.
Yam, pam, bam, jam.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, wow.
Man, best show in the world, bro. You got the best show in the world. Hope you know that, man.
God bless you, brother. I appreciate that.
Speak up to you both. Thank you so much. Tory, you spoke to my kids. Liz, you did too. But you spoke to my kids, and when I tell you both that they was talking about what we did earlier that morning all day, that's literally what they was doing. They was talking about it all day. My son was just hollering, awesome. Where's Tory? Like,
tell Tony, all aboard. It's okay to jump on the love train.
I'm not jumping on the love train.
We might got a couple seats left. left.
Listen, he ain't going to be, Jordan Love will not be the starter in 5 years.
Trash. That's a trash.
That's just my take.
Now you're trying to string it out.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Well, I'll need some apologies from the staff of 101.7.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. I think the line's messing up. Hey, Eddie. Oh, I guess something happened with Eddie.
Hush up, boy.
And they have an agenda. And the agenda is a satanic one. I don't know why people don't talk about it. You can't talk.
Yo, they just empty.
I wanted to make sure that I let you know that to hear a person and have a person like you in this community, the way that you are selfless, the way that you give, even when your cup is not even full, you are filling other people's cups. And that just inspires me to make sure that I help you the best way that I can by doing my part.
As always, my good brother, stay cool, stay calm.
Now, live from American Family Insurance Studio at The Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here is the king of talk radio, Tory Lowe.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready. We ready. 101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. And I'm here for the action.
And I'm but that action.
And I want all the smoke.
Who wants the smoke today?
Salute to all my brothers and sisters on the front lines. The movement continues.
The marathon continues.
How you doing, DJ Brother Z?
It's Monday.
And how y'all doing out there in Radio Land? Truth Nation. Hey, look, thank you for joining me this Monday, October 7th, 2024. And we got another powerful conversation for you today. Look, I'm going to need y'all to open up your ears, okay? Now, as usual, y'all already know how we get down. We got to get the Miracle Minister Kevin on the lines. How you doing, Miracle Minister Kevin?
Hey, Tory, I'm surprised we're doing pretty well. How you doing, my brother?
Hey, look, I'm feeling powerful, but this is coming up on the anniversary around the time where you were shot multiple times. It's a year that went by.
Yes, 52 weeks today. 52 weeks today.
Mm-hmm.
The date would be the 9th or just Wednesday, but it happened on the Monday morning.
Right.
So this is it.
And you're healing?
Slowly but surely, yes, I am.
Mm-hmm. And
I think I need to do more mentally healing than both of them. Got both of them to heal up from.
Now, I'll tell you this, I've watched you over the year since this happened, and to have you back on the lines, to have you back in the community, even though you're still healing, you're still going through trial, you're still, you're the young man that shot you, he got 5 years, but it was through the juvenile justice situation, and he may be eligible for parole before he hit all 5 years. And you're still encouraging others. You're still out here working in the community, and you're still battling with what you're dealing with on a day-to-day basis. And like I said, you're one of the strongest people that I know right now going through all of this, and yet still able to continue to try to do the work and be out here on these front lines the best way you can. And I appreciate that.
Yes, I appreciate your words. So I was listening to you Friday where Nigel was on, Nigel Harvey, from Creative Skills.
Right.
I'm like, that was a surprise. I didn't even know he was going to be on there. And until y'all announced this basketball celebrity game, I didn't even know about it. He had sent me the information afterwards. Let me know about everything. He said he needs me to be there. So I will be there for you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because you, my guy, I was trying to get you a ringer. I was trying to get you a ringer in. I had called my daughter, immediately called my daughter to see if she could play. She'd be down here. She played for Marquette.
What?
And she played. Yeah, she played. Yeah, she when she graduated from Rufus Keys, she was number 8 in the country in her position.
Well,
So,
like I said, you already know we got a spot on the roster for her.
I tried. Well, she's going to be in Houston for a wedding that day on the 19th, so I tried.
You was trying to pull the strings.
Yeah. I was trying to. I called right away. Say, I need you down here, but I got Tory going to need a ringer.
Well, we got somebody in the Talk to Text, Minister Kevin. They're saying that does Minister Kevin still drives for Uber?
I can't even say that word in my house.
Oh, wow.
My wife ain't playing that. She can't even say that word in here.
Well, like I said, hey, I appreciate you for all you're doing and continue to do, even in spite of all the things and the hardships that you had to go through. It's just amazing to watch you overcome these obstacles and still continue to have the attitude and the fortitude to move on in the community, helping others still, yet and still, and not letting what took place hold you back from the mission that you've always been on since I met you?
That would be a dishonor to God if I did that, because He didn't save me to crawl into a hole and not continue on with the work. Because I look back at that day, Tory, this was went out Sunday night, and it happened like wee hours, 2 o'clock or whatever, 2:30, something like that, on Monday morning. But it all began Sunday. And I was reflecting back at that Sunday school lesson we had on that day. And it was talking about the lost sheep. And so we know that a shepherd is one who watches over the sheep. That is when lost, they go after that sheep.
Right.
Now we know the Bible talks that there's a hireling and there's a good shepherd. A hireling won't care if a sheep get lost. You're on your own, But we look at King David. People may not know, but King David was a shepherd of his father's sheep prior to becoming the king.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a good shepherd that if one of his shepherds got lost, he went after a bear came along. Another occasion, a lion came along and snatched one of the sheep up. And David went and fought against the bear, fought against a slew of both to get that sheep out of their mouth. And to me, that's what I say when I think about what happened. And my wife called the pastor, and the pastor called you, and you both went out looking for that bear, looking for that lion
right,
that had the sheep in his mouth, ready to devour him. Y'all went out looking because y'all ain't gonna let just anything happen.
Right.
I appreciate you and my pastor both. Y'all went out looking like
right.
We're not gonna just let this sit like they ain't gonna sit well with us. We ain't gonna sit back and do nothing. We gonna try to find and rescue our sheep. And because y'all also prayed, God honored the prayer because He rescued me out of the mouth of the bear. The bear might have had me in the mouth, but he wasn't able to slay me. He wasn't able to do me any more harm. He took me from the fold, but y'all rescued me back from there with your diligence going out trying to find my vehicle, trying to pray for me as well, get me back, that I won't be slain by the enemy. So I appreciate y'all, man. And that's what it was about, a good shepherd. We don't want no hireling, somebody who just it's a 9 to 5. They go do their 9 to 5. They go on. Whatever happens, happens.
Right.
But I had good friends, good family like that between you two, that y'all went looking for this lion, looking for this bear,
right,
and pulled me out of the mouth of the enemy. So I appreciate y'all so much, man. I mean, that was the message on that Sunday, that Sunday school lesson, and it was for a reason.
Well, we've been through a lot.
I really appreciate you.
We've been through a lot of moments where, tragic situations on our journey together. And that's why I appreciate you, because it's not about the good times or who's around during the good times. It's who can weather the storm. And that's powerful. Like,
absolutely,
your real friends weather the storm with you.
That's right. That's right. Your real friends, they'll let somebody come along and have their way with you.
Right.
They're going to do whatever they can to stop that. And I appreciate you. I really do.
Well,
so like I said, it's been a year, and I'm dealing with it best I can. I got to recognize I can't be blind. Well, I know a lot of church people become blind to a lot of things. They just want to say, just have faith and all that. But you can't be blind to your own traumas, your own things that's going on in your life. You have to realize that you are a human first before you're spiritual. You are a human. You're natural. And you have to deal with those traumas. And that's something I'm learning that I have to deal with. I might have pushed it off for a while, but I realize now that I have to deal with that because it's there. And me to ignore it does not make it go away.
And I'll tell you this. It's people on Truth Nation that's been listening. Every Monday prayer, they call in and ask how you doing. They're sending up prayers for you. When you came in and talked about the juvenile justice reform, a lot of people are paying attention to that. And like I said, if you join that fight with the juvenile justice reform, we're going to be right there with you, Minister Kevin, because at the end of the day, we have to make sure that we're doing our job, making sure that whatever our concerns are as a people, we got to be there front and center to make some real changes. And we can't sit back and allow people to make the decisions for us. We got to go in and navigate that so it don't backfire on us because they say, okay, y'all want this? Okay, well, then we just going to do this to y'all people, to y'all community. No, we want things and laws to be for everybody, to affect everybody the same. But, once we start talking about the juvenile in our community, they'll quick to pass something real quick just to, satisfy the anger and the cries, but then it'll just overwhelmingly be executed in our neighborhoods. And this is what we got to watch out for.
Right. Exactly, because they already got agendas and they got it lined up. They just wait for something to push it over the ledge. And as soon as you have something that pops up, they say, okay, it's good. We get to enact this now. And it's going to do more harm than it is good. Just like 9/11, when now that happened, a lot of Americans gave up their rights and everything just for the sake of being safe from terrorists and everything, so they say. Because they enacted the Homeland Security and so much other things they put down the line.
Right.
Things they already had, but they couldn't push through until something tragic happened. And now everybody going to get on board with it. And they don't know all the rights that they've thrown away just to enact something that they already had planned to do long before. All they needed was a catalyst.
Right. All they needed was the right situation.
Yes. But see, I'm already been talking to a Journal Sentinel reporter this morning. He emailed me a story that he's about to put out, and I know it's another WTMJ, that Lighthouse guy. I want to get the names of the people, the legislators he talked to, because I want to contact them as well and see exactly what they have in mind, and let's push something forward. But like I said, you got to have community involvement, not just pushing your agenda through, but make sure it's good. Safeguard is going to be equilaterally across the board for everybody. If it affects us, it affects y'all too. So I know the games they play. And I know you've been about it, so you work with them. You got more knowledge about how they do things than I would. So, yeah, so definitely need Truth Nation on board. And shout out to Lana Banana. I heard last week she called in. I appreciate your prayers and everything. Shout out to everybody who's praying for me because I'm going to need it still. Nobody here is Superman. So
everybody's Superman until it's time to fly. Hey, well, look, we're going to need that Monday prayers Monday. Hey, Truth Nation, I'm going to need to bring y'all in. Join in, get your hearts and minds in one spot. We're going to pray for that covering and protection for the whole week. And I appreciate you, Minister Kevin, for coming on every Monday. Well, the Mondays that you weren't injured, that you came on, but you do it faithfully, and I appreciate that. So let's gather around the radio, gather around the devices, and let's come together and get on one accord.
Yeah. Lord, on this day of reflection, I thought I said, thank you, Jesus. You've shown us through your word and throughout our lives that you are an on-time God. Although lions and bears may come along our pathways, you are faithful and just and not letting us be consumed. Not only will you have to be there to rescue us, because we are your sheep, you are your flock, but you also put us back on the road to recovery. We call on you, Jehovah Jireh, our provider, Jehovah Rapha, our healer. So we ask that you give provision to those that are in need and provide courage to all those naturally and spiritually unsheltered people. Heal the brokenhearted and repair the brokenness that we have experienced through the traumas that we have faced. I speak life more abundantly in Jesus' name. Amen.
Hey, all right, Minister Kevin. Anything else you want to say right now?
As always, my brother, stay cool, stay calm, stay focused.
All right, when we come back, we'll be joined by Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
And that's Tory Lowe, bringing you all the action and all the smoke. Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Friday Night Lights officially lives here. 1017 The Truth is the proud home of Marquette University High School championship football. Be sure to tune in every Friday night at 7 p.m. as we bring you some of the best gridiron action in the area. Marquette Hilltoppers football is presented by Gruber Law Offices and sponsored by Capital Insurance Agency, Magic Productions, Annex Wealth Management, C.G. Schmidt, Left's Lucky Town, Boyle Frederickson Intellectual Property Law, and Marquette University High School.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596 or visit www.kwwf.org. That's 800-506-5596 or visit www.kwwf.org.
I'm very familiar with Gruber Law Offices because they're always out in the community.
Gruber Law Offices are known to be honest, hardworking.
They're always involved in our neighborhoods.
Gruber Law Offices make our community a better place.
They are the best.
For nearly 40 years, Gruber Law Offices has helped people throughout Wisconsin. If you're injured, we're here to help. One call, that's all.
Wisconsin would not be the same without Gruber Law Offices.
UW Credit Union here, celebrating new branches with ribbon-cutting ceremonies. And not just our 13 Milwaukee area branches. We're also including our mobile app, which is like a branch in your pocket, to check accounts, make transfers, and more on the go. So now, branches are opening 24/7, which is great for our members, but hard on our fingies. Oh, cramp. Cramp! UW Credit Union, local mobile banking made simple. Federally insured by NCUA.
It's 1017 The Truth. Dr. Ken Harris for Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Get the look you want for your home with customizable windows and doors from Pella. The durability of materials gets tested. They open and close doors, latches, and shades tens of thousands of times. That's to ensure they last for years to come. Pella offers custom colors and innovative features like shades between the glass. Right now, get 0% interest up to 36 months. Certain restrictions apply. Ends October 31st. Get started today at PellaWI.com.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
Funk Dog exclusive.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. You wanna know what we say in the club? Hey, baby. White folks, gangsters, and the thugs. Hey, baby. Stunning with a stack of them drugs. Hey, baby. Riding in the lack with a mug. Hey, baby. I'm in the club, hollering. Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Joining me in the studio is Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith. How you doing, T. Smith?
T. Lowe, I'm doing good.
Hey, look, we got to talk about Hurricane Milton. It's turning into a Category 5 hurricane off the Florida coast, off the Florida Gulf Coast. And we have some audio to get everybody an update because Hurricane Helene just hit. Now this back-to-back.
Yeah, it's man, that's the thing about Florida, man. The weather get to going crazy. Just one storm after the other.
Right. Well, we got some audio. If y'all watching this as we broadcast live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube, we got video. Let's listen.
Very closely, Tropical Storm Milton out there in the Gulf of Mexico. The latest advisory just coming in at 5 o'clock with maximum sustained winds at 40 miles per hour. And it is forecast to strengthen into a major hurricane here and making landfall at some point within the forecast cone on Wednesday afternoon with maximum sustained winds at 115 miles per hour. So we know it's going to bring the wind, the storm surge. It's also going to bring the potential for heavy rainfall that could lead to flooding. I want to show you here. We're going to see a precursor event moving through Sunday going into Monday. That's going to increase our rain chances then as well. And then we are going to watch very closely Milton as it moves across the Gulf of Mexico. This is going to bring some heavy rainfall into the area on Tuesday, likely to see that perhaps in the afternoon going into the evening, and then on Wednesday. Some of the heaviest of the rainfall associated with Milton will be just to the north of that center of circulation here, extending from Jacksonville, Orlando, as well as Tampa.
Oh, wow.
We are under
Look,
a flood watch from Sunday
hurricane
morning
season.
going into Thursday.
And I don't know if I can live in places where hurricanes come, because every time hurricane season
It's almost
happens,
every year.
you may have to get a new house every year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Or,
understand
you know, some flooding or something like that.
I know we got like snowbirds, but I plan to snowbird in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
So spend the winters down there.
Right.
And summers here. But there's a lot of people that do Florida like that.
But what I'm saying is, how does that work? Like, so every year when the hurricane hit, you just know that the damage is going to
be making a lot of money down there.
It's a lot of money being made at construction.
Yeah, we were down in Fort Myers a couple of years ago with Marquette, and they had just had a storm come through there. And when we were driving around, we would go around and you would see just piles of trash in people's driveways and front lawns.
Mm-hmm.
That they had picking up all of the debris that had been made by the hurricane. I mean, every driveway had a pile of debris. And then the trucks come by and pick it up. But it's so much stuff. I mean, these things were sitting out there. Some of them, piles didn't move. So you can imagine, like, just imagine garbage pickup. They don't pick up garbage every day on the same neighborhood.
Right.
You got different days because there's so much trash. So they had all that debris that they couldn't get up for weeks. Couldn't do anything with it for weeks.
Wow.
And now, you just talked about, like, Milton's coming, but you just had the other hurricane come through. Helene, right? Helene just swept through there. So they're not going to be able to pick up that stuff before this one comes.
And I think that they was talking about the FEMA funds that are available, and people are raising their eyebrows about the money and the funds to get people where they need to be during this time.
I mean,
it's a huge mess, because this is back to back, and if this is a Category 5, the damage between Helene and Milton is going to be extremely substantial.
Yeah, and I think 5 is the top one, right?
Right.
They will go from 1 to 5. So that means the wind speeds on the Hurricane 5 is unbelievable, the Category 5. So, yeah, it's not going to be pretty down there. You just got to pray for those people down there, wish the best. You know, a lot of times storms can break up a little bit. They can redirect.
Right.
Some ways. Somehow you're hoping that something positive happens for them, but it's not looking good right now.
Right. Well, like I said, condolences and prayers for everybody affected in a negative way from these hurricanes back to back. Helene and Milton.
I said 175 mile an hour winds.
Man. You know, when the cartoons, when the wind be blowing and the cartoons be holding on to the tree, and they be looking like a flag blowing.
That's literally what the hundreds. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I've seen what I thought was crazy winds in Scotland when I was playing golf, and I'm talking about, I'm standing out there and it's hard to like stand up. These winds are blowing so hard. And now, granted, I'm bigger, so the winds are hitting me, right? That's only 25, 30 mile an hour winds.
They're saying that the death toll from Hurricane Helene rises to 227 people.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So
that's a lot.
Like I can't even imagine.
That's horrible to
winds
to watch
up to that speed.
The destruction and people losing everything right now.
I mean, what do you think the highest wind speed you've been in?
30.
And 30 is like you're being moved along by the wind.
Right.
Yeah, like you're being pushed by the wind.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine it getting up to like 75.
They're talking 175
miles an hour.
What? You cannot stand up. This is knocking you over. You're not standing up in 175 miles per hour.
No, I mean,
your car's
just blowing down the street.
Everything, you're blowing down the street.
Right. I mean, when they tell people to evacuate, I wonder what some people rough it out. You get a lot of people with these cell phones, and they be in their house, and they get this footage of them being inside their homes with these winds blowing that high, with the water coming, with the damage, and then you also got people rescuing people during this time because, some people may have not been able to get out, and then the ones that stayed, they end up saving lives or trying to save somebody's life. But then it's Florida, so the crocodiles and the alligators in the water.
Yeah, they out there.
Wow, I'm out. I'm gonna head out.
Right. Well, I'm like you said before, I'm not gonna live down there.
Oh wow, I'm talking about if I was down there.
Right. If you are down there,
just the simple fact that it's alligators and stuff down there.
You ain't doing alligators.
I'm not in the water brown, so you can't see if you're trying to wade in the water to get somewhere, and then all of a sudden
Tarzan, let's go.
Hey,
let's go for no little
I'm
gator.
just saying. I'm gonna leave. If I hear the warning, I'm gonna try to get out.
See, Tory's scared of a little alligator.
No, I'm just not gonna wade in the water with alligators in it. That's wisdom and understanding.
That's wisdom.
Sound
like scared to me.
No, it just sounds like I'm being safe. When I tell people to be safe, you keep your head on the swivel. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Get out.
Okay.
Hey, look, when we come back, we're at a Pop Culture Report with Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that a lot of life's firsts are better with help from American Family Insurance, like your first home expansion or your first big lightning strike. There's a first for everything. Get the right home policy at the right price with the right help from American Family's agents. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Check out Jammin' with Juice, where it's amazingly juicy.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up though, y'all little brothers, y'all little sisters, y'all doing good. I don't think y'all know how good y'all doing it.
Thank you.
Because it's hard to get the young people to talk about these important issues.
Like, let's say you washing your body, you washing your hair, you wash your face, you cleaned your ears, you got behind them ears, you brushed your teeth, your makeup off, you done exfoliated, you done shaved. Why not brush your teeth in the shower? Why not use the bathroom in the shower? As we wrap up the show with a bow, I'm flaming, bitch. You was looking up to Steve Harvey.
Yeah. He was a positive black man,
I feel it.
Had a good show. He had some swag.
He was a music teacher.
He was the music teacher.
You love music.
Yeah. Shoot, he was messing around with the principal. Like, come on now.
He thought he was playing.
Yeah. He's a king of comedy. This man doing it. I want to be like Steve. What's up, my jammer?
What's up, guys? You know what? I just want to say you guys are the best thing rocking at 12 noon. You guys just bring so much energy to 12 o'clock. I don't even be wanting to eat my lunch because I want to hear what Big Jamming and Naughty Juice got to say.
You sitting at the crib, you watching TV, and your life's passing you by. You keep procrastinating over and over. Maybe I'll go to school next year, maybe next month. No, do it right now. You can do it after work, or you can do it before work. Just do whatever you need to do to graduate. There is definitely a line when it comes to just enhancing your beauty versus like completely altering your entire body in more ways than one to look completely different.
From the 414 to everyone across the globe, Jammin' with Juice is here for you. Check out Jammin' with Juice daily on YouTube. It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing tonight? Good. I'd like to welcome to the stage Tony.
Thank you. Far too kind.
Entertainment, current events, and trending topics. You get it all on the Culture Report with the Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith on the Tory Lowe Show. Here is your host, Tory Lowe.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brothers on the ones and twos. Pop Culture Report brought to you by Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith in the building. Hey, how you doing, Tony Smith? Look.
Oh, you know what it is?
Packers walk away with another powerful win. Beat the Los Angeles Rams 24-19. But a lot of people are talking about Jordan Love and the interception.
See, hold on. See, first thing I knew, like, when you talk about the Packers' victory, first thing you should not mention is Jordan Love. You should mention that defense.
Hold on, right. But the defense is playing. Defense is playing.
That's why they're winning right there.
But I'm going to tell you this. A lot of people are still, looking at the situation at quarterback. We got two good quarterbacks, I guess. But we got one leader of the pack. We got Jordan Love. I salute to Malik, for holding it down.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is the Packers.
You have more wins than Jordan Love.
It seems like they're opening up.
It does.
They're opening up the offense now that Jordan Love is starting to get back in the game, and it looks totally different from when Malik was playing. It was more controlled. Now they letting Jordan Love air it out. He's going to make some mistakes. I think that he's still a young player. He's going to do certain things that may be okay as in the growth process. But I think overall Jordan Love is that guy when it comes to leading us into the future. Right, he has so many good talents, and I think that when sometimes people get to talking about the Packers and talking about Jordan Love, I didn't see the same type of talk when Brett Favre was throwing 4 interceptions and still winning games.
You didn't?
No, they love Brett Favre. They
always running towards the sideline, throwing back to the middle of the field.
They called him a gunslinger.
Gunslinger, right.
They gave him a name.
Hey, gunslinger is not a good term.
To try to.
Not in my book.
Well, I'm just saying that when I was a kid, I thought when they said he was a gunslinger, that means that he was just going to throw the ball. It made it sound like he was going to try to fit the ball in anywhere, so he was a gunslinger.
That's what I said. That ain't good.
I'm just saying they felt like Favre he believed that his arm can get it anywhere. So
he believed that.
But that was the marketing behind
his. Don't he lead in interceptions, Favre?
Yeah, facts. Yeah, right. But what I'm saying is this was what they was putting out there to market Favre. Iron Man, this gunslinger. And
Iron Man, I'll give him.
Like I said.
Gunslinger,
but when you talk about Jordan Love, I don't like the lens that they viewing Jordan Love under when it comes to him and his development. Because he's a phenomenal quarterback, first of all. But like I said, he's going to make plays. He's going to do things, and he recovered well from some of his mistakes. He's almost like he's got ice water in his veins. He doesn't look at the last play. He doesn't let the negative plays affect him moving forward. Right. And that's the best quality
you're talking
he has.
like you love Jordan Love, which is true.
Well, with the L-O-V-E, with the capital
like
L-O-V-E.
Who doesn't love Jordan Love?
You've been talking like this.
I love the Packers, not Jordan Love specifically. Okay. So let me talk like
Go right ahead.
So now what I see is the first one that he hit Reed for, that big bomb, that was a terrible decision. Great throw, terrible decision. He threw it in triple coverage. Mm-hmm. So let's be real there. If the one safety who couldn't find the ball. It was on the dot. No, I already said great pass.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Great pass. I'm giving him his credit.
Okay. But then you try to snatch.
Hold on. I'm not trying to snatch. I'm telling you what it is. It was a great throw, bad decision. I don't know why you can't accept that, but that's what it was.
I can't accept it.
See, can you help this dude snap back in reality?
No. I'm in the reality. I was watching the game.
A bad decision.
Okay, well,
they can coexist.
I'll say this.
Tory.
Any great catch.
Hold on, I'm not done yet.
Any great
you
catch.
Love Jordan Love, but the people want to hear the real.
A great catch is a great catch.
The people want to hear the real.
Okay, well then let me keep talking.
I haven't gotten to the catch yet. I'm still talking about the pass.
Okay.
You won't let me get past that.
Go right there. I'm listening.
The throw was unbelievable, right on the mark. Terrible decision. Triple coverage, probably not the read that he wanted. The catch was unbelievable. I don't even know how he saw it. three people around him, and the one dude like should have had it. He missed it. So it was an unbelievable catch. But then you got to look at the bad decision from the pick six.
Looked like Aaron Rodgers to me.
The pick six.
Well, not this.
Who did that look like?
Not this recent Aaron Rodgers where they blew the game. Not that. I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers in his prime.
Again, the decision making on the pick six. Like, I don't know what you're thinking there, but you can't do that. You definitely can't do that. I know you try to get rid of it, try to avoid the safety. So you give up 6.
Yeah, I thought he should have. Threw it out the back.
I mean, you gotta just do something better.
Throw it out. Right. Throw it out of bounds.
Falling down, trying to throw it, ain't gonna get it.
Just throw it out of bounds. Throw it away.
Right. But I think Jordan Love is, first of all, I don't know where he is off of the injury, so that could be some of the.
He
stuff.
looked pretty good on that run where he took off.
Yeah,
and got some yards with his legs.
Looks decent.
It looked pretty good.
I'm gonna just tell you, as someone who's played a little hurt before. You can look okay sometimes.
It looked okay.
It doesn't mean you're fully recovered and you're fully confident, but sometimes instincts take over. You forget and you'll just do something. So you could be part of that going on. But he's working. In my opinion, he's still working his way back, and I'm just thankful the defense is playing lights out. Right. McKinney.
Oh my
good kid is unbelievable.
That's the best thing that happened to the defense
ever. He is lights out, saving them like. He's a hawk back there. So right now, for me, it's all about the defense. I know.
Right. I'll agree. The defense is keeping us in these games.
I don't expect Jordan Love to make so many mistakes going forward. He's going to continue to learn, continue to get better and grow. You just hope that, they got schedules coming up. It's not bad, not easy. Not crazy hard, but they got a couple tests. Definitely have a couple tests, especially for the defense. It's going to be a couple of tests for this defense coming up. So it's going to be interesting to watch what they do as far as trying to get Jordan Love. Like, okay, bro, let's you don't have to make hero throws. We don't need the hero stuff, especially with the way your defense is playing. Right, you don't need to take a lot of chances. Like your defense ain't going to give up a ton of points.
And the thing is, Jordan Love understands the weapons. I don't like the fact that
what happened to Dobbs?
I don't like the fact that Romeo Dobbs is being labeled as a detriment to the team right now. They saying it's more to the story. We don't know all. It's two sides, it's both sides. But what I'm saying is, I'm hoping that Romeo Dobbs don't blow his image of, he was the most dependable wide receiver we had in the playoffs. He had a great game against the Cowboys in the playoffs, and he stands up well on third downs. He's definitely a target on third downs when you need a catch. I just hope that Romeo Dobbs can recover from whatever is going on right now.
I got to get the scoop. My my cousin's kid played 7-on-7 with Dobbs, so he kind of knows him. Let me see if I can get the scoop. Like what was going on there? Didn't seem like him.
I don't know if because I'll tell you this, they're starting to. It's kind of getting eerie to me when they say somebody's detrimental to the team because it reminds me of Antonio Brown, Terrell Owens, the same moniker that they put on those guys that they were a little off a little bit.
Yeah,
and and he's still a young wide receiver coming. He still has a lot more to go.
Yeah,
he's just getting started, so you don't want to get labeled like that. And that kind of Chad Ochocinco type diva type wide receiver.
We know a lot of receivers. That's kind of the thing with receivers, right? Especially number one receivers.
Right.
I want the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Because they always think they're open. That's just what it is. You can look up and down the league. Stephon Diggs had that in Buffalo. Just a lot of number one guys. So. The thing about the Packers, there is no number one guy. They got a bunch of guys.
Well, what I'm hearing is that Christian Watts went down. Yeah. The game plan came out, and Romeo Dobbs could have felt some type of way that he didn't get more targets in the game plan. This is, what's floating around. But what I'm saying is this is still a young Packer team. A lot of these guys, one of the youngest teams in the league with the biggest upside with potential. And what you don't want to see is now egos and people trying to, get what their individual stats up because a lot of these wide receivers, they're trying to get their contract is coming up.
Correct.
So they may have to move on. They may be trying to get paid.
They got to hit marks
right
to get that bag. But that's the thing though. Good and bad about the Packers receiving situation. They got a lot of good receivers, right? The problem with that, well, the good part about that is that he can spread it around. You can't key on anybody. You don't know who he's going to pass it to. Now you got Kraft killing now too. So now you got the tight end going to work. So he can throw to anybody, and it makes him very difficult to cover, right? So the other thing is the bad, I should say, side about that is you got a bunch of young receivers wanting to be the guy.
Right.
So now when you don't have that like real pecking order, it causes a problem as far as expectations. Like everybody wants to be the guy. Everybody thinks they should be getting the ball. They should be the focus of the game plan.
But a lot of people think Romeo Doubs should have came into the season as the number one because of his performance in the playoffs. And maybe he feel that way too.
No one but the people inside the locker room know what the game plan was. That's LaFleur.
Yep. And like
just because you don't get the ball, I mean, we've seen games where top receivers aren't getting the ball.
Right.
That's because they doubled and tripled. They got their plan. Like it doesn't mean you weren't the game plan. It just means the quarterback ain't forcing it to you.
Well, I hope they can get over this hump.
Yeah.
I hope they can get over this hump because Romeo Doubs is one of my favorite Packers, dependable Packer player, wide receivers on third down. He remind me of Carter. You know when Carter was playing with the Vikings.
Chris Carter, yeah,
Chris Carter. When they needed a third down,
they go to
that's his role. Like, and I think that we are a lot better with him.
But see, that's also
in the lineup.
Like I said, game plan. Like people, Dobbs may be looking at like, Rodgers and Devontae. Like, how's Devontae always open? The defense has got to be focusing on this dude.
Right.
How is he always open? Right.
Well, Devontae may be available because he over there. What's going on with his situation?
He's going to see his boy, Rodgers.
He trying to get over there with Rodgers?
Yeah, why not?
Well, they may make a move.
Alan Lazard over there, making Alan Lazard look good, and they got Garrett over there too.
Well, they didn't look too good in the last play when he threw that interception.
No, because he's forcing it.
Trying to force a win.
Forcing an overthrow.
Well, look, when we come back, I want to talk about Bronny James and LeBron James
and the Bucks.
Look, let me tell you something. The Bucks is people. I'm seeing people,
critiquing preseason.
They're critiquing them. The preseason is a lot of talk. We're gonna talk about it when we get back. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Truth Nation, join us live for the Truth Summit on Saturday, October 26th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the 3rd Street Market Hall. This exclusive in-person roundtable will examine the state of finances, education, and politics for Black Milwaukee. Dr. Ken Harris will be joined by expert guests for a lively debate and insights that you can't afford to miss. We've got it covered on the pulse of Black Milwaukee. Get your tickets to the Truth Summit by visiting 1017thetruth.com.
Vice President Kamala Harris.
I get it. The cost of rent, groceries, and utilities is too high. So here's what we're going to do about it. We will lower housing costs by building more homes and crack down on landlords who are charging too much. We will lower your food and grocery bills by going after price gougers who are keeping the cost of everyday goods too high.
Kamala Harris's economic plan is focused on lowering costs for families, so you can keep more of your paycheck. That starts with the cost of housing. For first-time home buyers, she's offering $25,000 in down payment assistance. To build wealth, her plan offers up to $50,000 in new startup tax deductions. This is exactly how we can build generational wealth and strengthen our community, so we can get the chance to do more than just get by, but to get ahead.
You work hard for your paycheck. You should get to keep more of it. As president, I'll make that my top priority.
I'm Kamala Harris, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Harris for President.
What if you could ask a question that leads to a new way to treat asthma? Discover aspects of the far reaches of space or the depths of Lake Michigan. Develop better ways to manufacture. Researchers at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee ask questions, find answers, and add to our understanding every day. Their discoveries improve lives and fuel our economy. Every advance starts with a question. It starts at UWM, the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee.
Get your
tickets now to the Milwaukee Gala that helps empower communities and change lives. Join us at the new rooftop ballroom of the Baird Center for Greater Milwaukee Urban League's Black and White Ball, celebrating legacy and impact. It's all happening on Saturday, November 2nd, with entertainment by Shantae Moore. This event will sell out. Get your ticket and sponsorship information now at tmul.org and click on the Black and White Ball link. That is tmul.org.
We're here.
You brought me to a cornfield to see a scarecrow?
Well, the mortgage lender said the money for our home is in Scarecrow.
I think they said escrow.
Oh.
There's a lot to learn when buying your first home. That's why UW Credit Union offers home loans with local expertise and a lowest closing cost commitment to make the journey easy. UW Credit Union. Apply today. Equal housing lender.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Roll another one.
Sit up, never like you know it's special packet with them automatics. We gon' set them to heaven. Wait. Hey. Woo.
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Pop Culture Report brought to you by Marquee Hall of Famer Tony Smith. Tony Smith, we're looking at history. LeBron James and Bronny James are set to play together in the regular season. They doing it right now in the preseason. People getting a little glimpse. But
except LeBron ain't playing.
Right, LeBron is not playing, but they getting a little glimpse of the energy. Yeah. Like they teasing it to me. But how historic is this that Bronny James will be playing with his father in the NBA? LeBron James came into the league as a young high school ball player, and now he's still playing at a high level now.
Still playing.
And his son now will be joining him. How powerful is that?
It's ridiculous because, like, if you think, like, let's say you had a son in high school already, right?
Right.
And I mean, this is the amount of things that have to go together. You have a son in high school, first of all, which a lot of people don't have. Then you're in the league that soon, that quick. I'm not even beginning to talk about the level that they're playing at. But you stay in the league long enough that your son that was born in high school is now of age to go into the league. And you're still in the league. That itself is crazy.
That's like unheard of.
Was just like a journeyman, regular player. To stay in the league that long and to also have a son who makes the league.
Is this the first?
It's ridiculous. But now you add in LeBron playing at that level.
Right.
For that long, like dude's been like he came in off the charts. There was no warm up period. Like even Kobe had a year or two where he was like whatever, but no, LeBron came in, bam, he was the man. He was coming in dominating.
And a lot of people saying that Kobe is not in the conversation with Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time is because during where he could have been the man. There was a young man named LeBron James that was dominating at the time, and he was still struggling to find his way. Kobe was. So LeBron James kind of came in, since you said he came in right away, made an impact. Yeah. But that's why Kobe is not, when you talk Michael Jordan greatness, he's the third probably idea. It's Mike and it's LeBron, then it's Kobe.
Yeah, and like I say, LeBron came right out of high school to dominate. Jordan played 2 years in college, and Kobe also came out of high school.
Right.
So, a little difference there with LeBron still being at the top of that conversation as far as coming out of high school dominating. Jordan, he played college a couple years.
Right.
So,
and he lived up to all the hype.
LeBron's got the edge. Oh, yeah, he's definitely lived up to the hype. They both did. They all lived up to the hype. But as far as needing no ramp up, Jordan didn't need a ramp up. LeBron didn't need ramp up. Kobe did need ramp up.
And what I'm saying is now that his son factors into his career. That's something you can't win.
Crazy.
Hold on, that's something you can't win. Like that comes from years of dedication. His son even had to be dedicated to a point where he can actually be in the conversation to go through
and living in the shadow,
right, of his
which
dad.
is even harder. Like LeBron having that title in high school and then living up to it, also very difficult, especially for this long. And then his son living in that shadow, like you're not your own, even still, Bronny's not his own guy yet, right? So that's something that he's probably dying to be and trying to work for, being his own guy. Because right now, people are talking, only reason LeBronny's on the Lakers because of his dad. You know, it's a bunch of people saying that.
Even if that's so, some people in the Laker organization because of their dad.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
No, ain't nobody talking about that. But they are talking about LeBron and Bronny. They just are, right? I mean, not like I agree with it. I'm just telling you what it is. Like,
also, the Bucks, they start this preseason. A lot of people being critical of the preseason games. They already on top of the Bucks. Maybe people are raising an eyebrow because they've been traumatized from the last couple years of the playoffs, and they are now looking through the scrutiny. They can't even play the preseason games without having scrutiny right now.
Yeah, you always get people.
That's wild to me.
You always get people who are like way.
They say they blew a lead and like an 18-point lead in the preseason. But I think that now people
no one's playing.
What I'm saying is that then you see Doc, they picture of Doc Rivers. Like, I mean, why are they trying to scrutinize them during the preseason? I think that right now, I think a lot of people are traumatized from what they've been seeing the last couple of years in the playoffs. And Doc and the team,
that's just injury.
You know, what I'm saying is people want to see something because I think that may be losing a little bit of the trust of actually being at that high level. And it's almost the same roster almost for the last couple of years. So a lot of people are starting to watch with the lens of, okay, are they that good?
They got good players.
Right.
Some good players.
They got great players.
They got a couple of good players, but you don't know what they're going to be.
Right.
You've had Dame there for a little bit. He ain't even been there a while, so... Again, we already done away with this whole we can throw a bunch of superstars together and it works.
Right.
It doesn't work. You had to gel. The reason they won in 21 was because of the chemistry they had. That's why they won. Did they have the top talent then? No, but they had chemistry, which was off the charts. Their team fit well together, so they covered a lot of the bases of what you need to win championship. They had scoring, they had defense. They had toughness, right? They could make shots. They had a lot of the things that you needed. So we'll see. People just gotta chill out. Hey, what did Roger say? RELAX.
Relax.
Yes, it's preseason. Talk to me at the All-Star break.
Right. Well, I appreciate you for that pop culture report, T. Smith. Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we'll have more conversation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
It's Dr. Ken Harris. Join us for the Truth Summit on Saturday, October 26, 10 to 1. That's at the 3rd Street Market Starlight Room. You can register to join for free by going to 1017thetruth.com. But remember, space is running out. A series of panels will discuss the pulse of Milwaukee and really what's happening here. And we hope to see you and hear from you. Now, it won't be broadcast live. What does that mean? That means you'll have to be there. Brought to you by 1MKE with food from Shawnee's exquisite catering. Maybe we might even throw in a free cigar from Ulyss. Go to 1017thetruth.com. Scroll down. When you get there, you'll see my face. You can register for free. But seats are going fast. Join us for the Truth Summit. That's on Saturday, October 26th from 10 to 1 at the 3rd Street Market Starlight Room. Go to 1017thetruth.com.
Hello, Milwaukee. Did you know that the average American doesn't get enough fiber in their diet, and this can affect everything from your cholesterol, blood sugar, and your weight? We have a special offer for Truth listeners that you can take advantage of today on our wonderful fiber gummies. Buy 1 bottle of fiber gummy for $13.50 and get free shipping. Call now, 800-632-0559. That's 800-632-0559. Or go to invitehealth.com and use promo code MIL1. That's MIL1. Get your gummy today.
The pulse of the Milwaukee Bucks, straight from a Bucks legend.
Can't get it off. Marcus Johnson will, though. Can't leave him alone for a
Tap into Here District with Marcus Johnson on Bucks Plus. Marcus and his son Chris offer a weekly beat on Bucks basketball. Get your questions answered and hear from the biggest names in basketball. Find Here District with Marcus Johnson at bucks.com/plus on the Bucks app or wherever you get your podcasts.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things. You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too. And that's why we did something about it. We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers. We are normal people just like you. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Aired by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association and this station.
Prostate cancer screening is a simple blood test. It's a simple blood test. Get it done. Then, it's your life. It's a simple blood test. Get it done. That's why it's so important to talk to your doctor about getting tested. If you want info on how to take action, the Prostate Cancer Foundation is here to help. Go to pcf.org to learn more about prostate cancer and how you can advocate for yourself. Remember, it's your life. And it's a simple blood test. Get it done.
All of your favorite 1017 The Truth content whenever you want. The Truth app has it all. The Truth is on 1017 and 1510 WGKB Waukesha, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory, Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory, Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 1017 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the second hour of the Tory Lowe Show. We got the Queen, the advocate, the author Elizabeth Brown, in studio.
Yeah.
How you doing, Queen?
Hey, happy Monday.
Hey, I see you got the Packer gear on.
Of course.
If y'all watching us live as we broadcast live on 1017 The Truth, you can see Elizabeth Brown in studio with the Packer gear.
Yes, sir.
The Packers. It's all about the love.
Hey, nothing but love. For love.
Hey,
and the rest of the Packers, yes. Defense showed out, O-U-T, but it's a team sport, so salute.
All right, well, I got something to talk about.
Let's do it.
Because before this year started, I read an article.
Okay.
And I've been telling people this, that they were going to target black men this time in the election.
Yep.
I thought it was going to, they not using the strippers no more. They not using, no vote, no whatever.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to use celebrities and people that are trying to say, hey, I'm a black man, you need to vote
that part
this way. Like challenging your manhood and all of this. It's just wild to me.
It's not.
Like they trying to get somebody that they believe is a man's man, like an alpha man.
Drastic time.
To say, hey,
cause for drastic.
I need y'all to do this and that. Like it's just the way that they are doing it. It's so obvious to me. Like the fear mongering is out. First of all, the fear mongering the way that they do us. First of all, no matter what political side you on, the way they come to black people is so disrespectful.
It is. It's
so disrespectful.
Disrespectful, and not only that, this is how you know these people is out of touch, because the so-called black men that they bring in the front, like, don't nobody. Like, who is you? Like,
well, not even that. It's just disrespectful that we get fearmongered to, and we get talked down to, and we get identity, politics. We don't get nothing solid out of the deal.
None at all.
For our votes.
No tangibles.
But the way that they talk about blacks, no matter what side it is, it's so embarrassing, because you never hear them talk about the Italian vote.
Nope.
You never hear them talk about the Native American vote.
Jewish vote.
You never the
None
Jewish person. Like our name, black people is
Always
all
in
in the
mouth.
conversation.
I'm telling you.
And disrespectful.
Man.
And then they telling us what to do. They telling us
You
like if
ain't
you don't
black.
do this,
Right.
like you don't hear no other race being drugged like
Baited
this
like that.
during this time,
Facts.
or fearmongered too,
Facts.
or nothing like that.
Talk down about
Right.
like at first, brothers wasn't voting, brothers wasn't doing this, black men wasn't doing that. Now it's you ain't black if you don't vote. Now you got individuals like Magic Johnson coming out.
Right. We
You know
got
what I'm
we got Magic Johnson then came out
Goofy.
and said what he said, and I got a lot to say about this, but I want y'all to hear this. The way that they're just using these people to come forward and try to at least tell us what y'all gonna do for us.
Go sit down.
I mean, if y'all can't tell us, hey, okay, you give us our vote, this is what we're gonna do. And I know a lot of times people be like X, Y, and Z. Nobody ain't gonna do nothing, or this person said they was gonna do a little bit of this, and this person said they was gonna do a little bit of that. But it's always the black vote that's in the tug of war.
Facts.
It's the black vote is always being in the tug of war during political season. Then when the tug of war is over with, and when they win, whichever side win the black,
don't get
you
nothing.
hear crickets. But mostly the black vote then went to the left for the majority of 70 and maybe 80 years or so.
But how
it's on the left.
How the struggle is real that you will go in your bag of tricks and go pull out Magic Johnson like out of all people? Like you gonna go pull him out?
Hold on. I mean, the thing is, I think he came out for other stuff too.
Take it easy.
Like when COVID was around, they pulled out a lot of people from out of
Take it easy.
from out of Hollywood. They was pulling
Out of
people out to
touch.
try to put fear mongering into the black community.
Even when they went and got juvie.
Right. Back it up. Vax it up. Vax that
You know what I'm
thing
saying?
up.
Like,
right. I mean, is this
come
what it
on,
have come?
man.
Hold on. Wait. If this what it have come to when it comes to black voters, that fear mongering, the
disrespect.
it's all disrespectful no matter what side you're looking at. But for mostly when you talk about somebody that we've been investing in for like 70, 80 years, for them to continue to do it at a high level where this is all they got for you.
Facts.
It's just fear mongering strategies, and come to find out, they got all this money that they're using for campaigning, and they not giving it to a lot of these black organizations.
They sure not.
Matter
of fact, they came out
boots
about
on the
that.
ground, right? They
Facts.
came out. They speaking out about
They
that.
speaking out about that too. Yes,
I mean, they
ain't
giving
getting
it to
no
some
money.
people.
They're getting it to the white organizations. They're
Right.
not giving it, to the black.
The
media.
record fundraising that they got.
Facts.
Hey, like I said, I'm just watching it all. I mean, a lot of people, y'all do what y'all do, but I just think it's embarrassing.
Absolutely.
How they promote voting to blacks.
Man.
Because I'm sitting there and I'm wondering, where's the channel that's talking about the Jewish vote? Where's the channel that's talking about the Irish vote?
Right.
Where's the channel that's talking about they run, all you hear is what black people doing back and forth all day, every day. Like, why? Like, it's like that political football that Malcolm X was talking about.
Real talk. All facts.
And he been telling.
And we've been getting
Malcolm
kicked.
X been saying the same thing for years that I'm saying.
Real talk.
Where's for y'all vote, as y'all voting at this at 80, 90%, this is what y'all get for putting us in office, and thank you. Thank y'all for this. We don't see anything. So, like I said, I'm just watching. I'm just looking. I'm interested. My eyebrows is raised. Less than 30 days before the election.
All facts.
But we got the Magic Johnson plea to the black community. Let's listen.
I have some fans in this room.
That's a few.
Would you start by telling me why you are here, why you are campaigning on behalf of the Vice President?
Well, I'm here to campaign for our next president, which is Kamala Harris, my friend for over 20 years. I supported her for when she ran for senator, lieutenant governor. I'm sorry, let's go back again. Attorney General and senator in the state of California. And when I think about what we need right now in the White House, we need somebody who is strong, smart, who can bring the country together, who can create job opportunities for the people in America, a person who will put country first.
Like I said, it's just one of those things when they bring Hollywood out, when they start using the celebrities,
real talk,
when they start, fear mongering,
come on,
that's how they do us. And I think it's embarrassing when they do us like this. I'm talking about on both sides. Like, how come, and I think everybody else, when they watch the election cycle, it's like entertainment for them. Like, we're the entertainment portion of the elections.
But you know what? I'm not surprised.
How they're marketing to us.
Yeah, but I'm not surprised. Again, a person not going to change how they set you up if you continue to fall for the same rope.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Hey, if you're going to fall for the rope of dope, I'm going to continue to give it to you. So the reality of that is the disrespect gets even stronger when you continue to fall for the same tricks, even though they might think that you know better. But until you do better, they're going to continue to give you the same thing.
Look, all I'm saying is, Elizabeth Brown, I'm just watching all of it, because for the last couple years, for the last couple election cycles, they put the black face up in the front
all the time,
and they trash black people
all the time.
They make us fight against each other and everything. Like, you don't never see the same energy in no other communities. If in the other communities, it's either donkey or the elephant.
Facts.
That's it.
Facts.
Either you vote donkey, the elephant.
Facts.
Either you don't hear no big. This race is doing X, Y, and Z, or you not this if you ain't doing X, Y. Like, they don't do that for no other race. I haven't seen it. You know what I mean?
We've been programmed, okay? And the sad reality is that they have programmed us to automatically go hard for this one side, and they always run out the disrespect. They're always going to do it until we change our minds and change our lives and let an individual know that we're no longer taking it. We see the play. We understand that, again, y'all being disrespectful because it's our fault. If we wasn't open to receiving the disrespect and continuing the same things and doing the same things and not getting a damn thing, they not wrong, we wrong.
Where I don't like it is, now they got people questioning their manhood over the vote.
Man, please.
See, this is where the nonsense and the buffoonery and the foolery and the stupidity is creeping in. Oh, you voting for Trump, them you voting for the Republic. Oh, this is a woman of color, like identity politics. I'm talking about they will make you. They got enough dollars out here to make you question your whole existence. Like they promote it that way. Yeah, if you don't know better, right? So you got the fear mongering. They questioning you as a person. They doing this and that just to get somebody in office. And I'm gonna tell you this: when it comes to the black community, the disrespect. I don't care who it is. The moment somebody come to me and start talking like that, I tell them, get out of my face. I don't want to say what I would say because I can't say it on the air.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I already know what you're doing. You're trying to manipulate. It's like being in an abusive relationship.
It is.
And that person come in and he that's almost narcissistic.
That's exactly
it's almost narcissistic.
It is.
It's almost narcissistic tactics.
It is.
Gaslighting, all of that.
And then they'll flip it on you. You know what I'm saying? Like what they say, the mind games that they play, with black individuals. Again, you saying we ain't this, we ain't that, we didn't do this, we didn't do that. Again, now that we know the truth, now we're in an era where we're understanding that everything they told us was a damn lie. When they said, that black men wasn't taking care of their kids, and technically black men are the only ones, you know what I'm saying, that's showing up for their kids every day. They don't live in the house with their children, but they show up with their children. They even
had to make Oprah backtrack.
Come on, man.
Oprah had to backtrack on it. But see, this is what I'm saying. We shouldn't take this type of
facts
where they marketing ideas to our community like your whole existence ain't nothing if you do this and that.
Like they take turns.
And they can play with us like that.
They take turns.
They do this all the time. And like I said, then you got our own people in our own community that are buying into this whole philosophy.
Colonized.
And I'll tell you this. If you let somebody disrespect you long enough, don't ever wonder why you're not being respected, because you allowed the disrespect to go for decades.
All facts.
With this. With the way they come at you for your vote, instead of saying, okay, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about that? They're telling you what to feel and what to do.
Yes.
And that's wild to me. That's wild to me, and it's been going on.
It's been going on because, I mean, again, it's black men this year because I remember when they was doing it to black women about Hillary Clinton, and then all the black women showed up at the polls and showed out, and all the white women voted for Trump anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like the games that they play. But that's because if you're not open to play these games, then they can't play them.
Right.
When we stop being open, stop receiving, and start rejecting, you know what I'm saying?
And the sad part about it is when they do this type of promoting and they get you to the polls, they laugh like you stupid.
Facts.
Like they know the game that they playing, and y'all out here taking pictures and sniggling and giggling, and then they walk off from you and they be like, and they get on the plane or they go somewhere else and they talk about you like a dog.
And it's a rare time.
Because the thing is, these are strategies that they think that is going to work for blacks.
It have.
And it has worked, right? So what I'm saying is, this is something that we have to recognize as voters as well. When they have this type of fear-mongering, when they have this time, you questioning, they don't never question the Native Americans. They never question nobody.
Real talk.
Race during the politics. Only they do it to black people.
Facts.
And that's trash.
Absolutely.
You don't have that kind of control over my life and over my votes, so where you can try to come at me and try to question my ideas as a human being. And this is what they doing to black people.
It is. But again, the beautiful part is, a lot of us is waking up to see it for what it is.
I hope so.
You know what I'm saying? I know so.
I'm just saying, I hope.
A lot of us not falling for the same thing.
I don't think a lot of us falling for it, but I see.
Everybody ain't
I see black folks coming at me the way they marketing it.
Again, but think about this. Drastic time calls for drastic measures.
Right.
Do you understand how desperate I got to be to go get somebody that I used to date in the 5th grade to come out and try to get Magic Johnson? Like, out of all people, like the people that they're going to get, first of all, don't represent and been far removed from having to make life decisions at the gas pump. We talking about Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying?
Look, let me tell you something. And I ain't say what I ain't even say what I wanted to say about Magic Johnson.
Long time.
Because I'm gonna tell you like this, he don't mind. Look at his son. And he don't mind all that extra stuff that's going on because his son doing all that. And if that's the way they want to live that life, that's up to them. But at the end of the day, he with all that extra.
Facts.
And hey, God bless him.
He said that was his friend, so he already know what it was.
Well, God bless him. You know what I mean? But that ain't the way I want my son to come out.
That part.
I mean, and if he do choose to do that, that's his life. But that ain't what I'm teaching. I'm teaching man, woman, and child, and I'm not teaching that extra. And if they do want to do that, that's his life. And when he choose to do it, that's what he want to do. God bless him.
Real talk.
Hey, but like I said, I'm more conservative when it comes to family and when it comes to us dealing with the community. I'm more on the conservative side, and I'm more on the side where I just want my kids to learn math, science, and biology, just regular stuff.
Right. I don't want them groomed.
I don't want none of that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If they make that decision,
no adult with the child enticement. I don't want none of that. So.
Hey, don't challenge my manhood on my vote because you want something to happen. You want to fearmonger to me, and if you ever come to me that way, you gonna get it. I can't say everything I'm gonna say to you on the air, but this ain't going down like that.
Like that, real talk. Because I'm not that naive.
Hey,
I'm not that.
It's not gonna happen like
that. This is my everyday life, and this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is why I fight like hell against what it is that I fight against every day, because at the end of the day, anytime you want to label something black, you want to do something ignorant. You dig what I'm saying? You gonna quit playing in my face.
Trash.
Facts.
It's trash.
Absolute garbage.
And when I tell you this, and y'all running around, if y'all want to go that route and y'all let somebody punk you out of your thoughts and minds and telling you if you ain't this and that, if you doing this and that, y'all don't even let y'all own relatives talk to y'all like that.
Come on. Come on.
But every 4 years during election time, you let people to talk to you any old kind of way, and they doing it on a national scale, where the whole world looking at how they talking down on black folks during the election.
Yeah, and they get away with it every time.
Man.
And these are the people that's supposed to be repping.
Right. Well, when we come back, we got guests, Truth Nation.
Hey.
Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Truth Nation, the election is less than a month away, and we are excited about another episode of The Truth on Politics on Tuesday, October 15th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. This show engages in a thoughtful debate on the local and national elections and the policies which impact our black communities the most. Do not miss The Truth on Politics on Tuesday, October 15th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. with Dr. Ken Harris, Tory Lowe, Ben Jamin, Damian Elzie, and Kyle Wallace on the award-winning 1017 The Truth and streaming live on YouTube.
What distinguishes Old National Bank from other lenders in helping people buy their first home and furthering their small businesses?
One thing that really makes us stand out is our grants. We have 2 really big grants right now specifically for first-time home buyers buying in Milwaukee County. The first one is for $15,000. They have to be buying within Milwaukee County and reach certain income limits. And then the second one is for $20,000, and that is through the Federal Home Loan Bank of Indiana. We're headquartered in Indiana, as you know, Denise. So that is a second grant, and that is really the highest, most robust grant program throughout the entire southeastern Wisconsin area. So it's up to $35,000 essentially that a person could be receiving for their first home. If you are in a position that you're looking to buy your first home throughout Milwaukee County, please give me a call. Please contact me. I'm more than happy to help everybody that I can.
And what's your number, Anna?
Sure.
How can they reach you?
414-978-0283.
Who's looking for a deal? Well, Cousin Subs has a better deal just for you. Cousin's new $10 meal deals are now available online only. Choose between a 7.5-inch ham and provolone, turkey breast, or veggie sub, a bag of chips or regular fry, a regular fountain beverage, and cookie at cousinsubs.com or on the mobile app for just $10. Now that's a better deal. Cousin Subs, we believe in better. Available at participating locations only. Offer subject to change without notice.
Get your tickets now to the Milwaukee Gala that helps empower communities and change lives. Join us at the new rooftop ballroom of the Baird Center for Greater Milwaukee Urban League's Black and White Ball, celebrating legacy and impact. It's all happening on Saturday, November 2nd, with entertainment by Shantae Moore. This event will sell out. Get your ticket and sponsorship information now at tmul.org and click on the Black and White Ball link. That is tmul.org.
My overall experience with Gruber Law Offices has been phenomenal.
The treatment was excellent.
They will be supportive of you. They will listen to you.
It was a great experience knowing that I had people to help me.
I know I could count on them to do what I needed to get done.
Experience with Gruber was great.
They gave me my life back.
It was amazing.
He gets results.
We know how to win. If you've been injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Gruber Law Offices had my best interests at heart.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Double up, 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I just, yeah. I ain't telling no lies, I just
5, 4, 3, 2, that's time. I got to you that money. My dreams come true. My life in diamonds. Who knew? Who knew?
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. We got the Queen Elizabeth Brown in the building.
Salute.
Hey, look, Truth Nation, we got a family in studio.
Yes, we do.
We got Acasha Jackson in the building and her 4 sons in the building. And this is a situation, Truth Nation, that I wanted to bring to the airwaves. A Milwaukee mother of 4 is searching for community support after an early morning house fire that took everything they had. The mother suspects foul play due to a strange message she received. And it's just one of those situations where the community has to be involved. This is a single mother with 4 sons, 4 powerful-looking sons.
Handsome sons.
And, you know, this is a situation when we talk about us coming together in the community. Many times we do call to actions. And when it comes to single mother and family and tragic situations, hey, this is where we got to be, right there for our people.
Real talk.
And the sad part about this situation is your 11-year-old son, which is the oldest one, he had to jump from the second floor balcony.
Yes, sir.
To get help when the fire was started.
Yep.
And police are suspecting that it was arson.
Yep.
What's going on?
So, like, basically, we went to bed, like, around, like, 9-something that night. From there, I got up, like, around 11, went to the bathroom, laid down. I couldn't really sleep like that. I don't know why, but I just couldn't really sleep like that. But I was off and on sleeping. And I heard, like, I woke up out my sleep because I heard, like, around 3-something, it was, like, some glass shattered. But I'm thinking, like, okay, it's probably something in the kitchen just fell or something. I ain't going down there. I figure it out in the morning. So as I'm still laying there, like, seconds, it wasn't even minutes, like seconds, fast seconds, I get up, and some say, open the door and go down the stairs and look. So and I get, like, to the tip of the stairs and, like, look down there. I'm like, oh, you know, the house is on fire. So I hurry up and, like, shoot and get my boys them up. And I'm just like, I can't turn on no lights. I can't see nobody. So I'm panicking. The smoke coming up the stairs real thick. It's a scary moment. You just got to be up in it to understand what I went through, trying to get 4 boys up that's in a deep sleep. So as I'm getting them up, like telling them to go to the hallway, to go to the balcony. That was the only way we'll be able to get out the house at least. As I open up the balcony door, my oldest son, Circassius, we call him King for short, King, like, try to go head first over the balcony, and I grabbed him, and I'm like, me and him having a disagreement on letting him go or letting him stay, and I'm trying to make him stay up there. Like, no, I'm scared for you to jump. You're gonna hurt yourself. That's a big leap.
Yes,
you know. And he's like, Mama, just please let me go. So I got his hand, and, like, my body is, like, laying on the balcony. Yeah. And I caught him, like I said, I caught him before he can just jump. Yeah. And my hand, I'm laying down, and he, like, dangling from the balcony, holding my hand.
Oh, wow.
And my arm just was, like, getting real, real tired, and it just, like, it felt like pop, and I just let him go.
Oh, wow.
And as he fell to the ground, it was a quick lay there for a minute. He jumped up and he was just like looking around like, what I got to do? I'm like, King, just go, go get help. Yeah. And from there, in seconds, he ran and got help, and people was just running out the house, like, coming to help us. Like, and we was yelling for a long time before he, I let him go. Because I didn't want him to fall. But again, when he fell and hit the ground, he literally, like, took off and go get help for us.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this.
Powerful.
This young man, King, is he did what he thought he had to do to save his family.
Yes, he did. Yes, sir.
And Gideon Verdeen, he's dealing with TMJ4. He's a reporter now. Salute to Gideon Verdeen for doing this article
thank him
with TMJ4.
Yes.
Bringing this story to light. We got some audio of this if y'all watching 101.7 The Truth as we broadcast live on YouTube. We got some video. Let's listen.
To tell us how his bravery may have saved everyone.
This is what's left after a morning house fire nearly killed Acasha and her 4 boys. Grateful to be alive, everything she has is gone. Now she holds on to the only thing that truly matters, family. You always been so courageous.
So how many of you were in that? Well, I'm not scared of nothing. If it's whatever it takes to help my family, I would do it.
It was the bravery of 11-year-old Acasha Jackson that may have saved his family.
I didn't think about nothing. I just jumped off the balcony.
A morning house fire trapped his mom and 3 brothers on the 2nd floor of this home.
I heard a shatter of glass.
As smoke and fire quickly filled the home, Acasha realized she and her 4 boys were stuck.
I ran to the top of the stairs, and when I looked, I seen, like, fire.
Forced to make a life or death decision,
Zerkajas jumped from the balcony.
I was so scared I didn't look both ways. This help, that was going through my mind.
Injured from the jump, he ran to a neighbor for help.
I dropped my other 2 younger boys down, and me and my 9-year-old, we stayed on the balcony.
Then the fire department arrived and rescued them from the burning home. But Acasha suspects someone may have tried to kill her family.
The air conditioner was definitely pushed in.
Home surveillance shows what Acasha says is an arm in the window and the AC unit pushed in. Traumatized, I asked Acasha what she'll do next.
I'm a single mother of 4. I do everything for my boys now. I work hard for my boys now. So right now, I don't know.
While an investigation is underway, we've shared a GoFundMe on our website to help the family, and you can contact the Red Cross to offer assistance. Gideon Verdine.
Hey, now salute, because
TMJ
when we
4
watch
News.
things like this, there were things mentioned that you felt that your family was targeted.
Yes.
Targeted by individuals. And when we come back, I want to go deeper, take a deeper dive into why you felt that your family was targeted and how, we can assist you and your family during this time. Because when I got the story, when I saw what was going on, I immediately thought that, wow, like whoever have done this, they need to be brought to justice.
Yes.
Sir.
So when we come back, look, we got a family in the building, Acasha Jackson in the building, and we're going to talk about who or maybe what caused this fire and how we can help this family during this time. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app at 1017thetruth.com. 1017 The Truth is the proud home of Marquette Hilltoppers football. Tune in Friday night as we have a battle for first place in the Greater Metro Conference. The Hilltoppers host conference rival, the Sussex-Hamilton Chargers. The football action kicks off at 7 p.m. on 1017 The Truth. Marquette University High School football is presented by Gruber Law Offices and sponsored by Capital Insurance Agency, Magic Productions, Annex Wealth Management, C.G. Schmidt, Left's Lucky Town, Boyle Frederickson Intellectual Property Law, and Marquette University High School.
Sybaris Pool Suites. Romantic, luxurious, affordable. A place where romance touches paradise and the memories of a lifetime are made. Sybaris offers a variety of room styles, including the exquisite Chalet Suite, which spans 3 levels and features your own private swimming pool with cascading waterfall, soothing whirlpool tub, a cozy fireplace, and much more to make your stay unforgettable. They are located in Mequon, just north of Milwaukee. Take a virtual tour at Sybaris.com.
More than 6 million kids in the U.S. have ADHD, and many aren't getting the support they need. At understood.org, we can help. Sometimes in class, the only thing your child can focus on are the thoughts racing through their head.
Why am I always falling behind? Why do I feel so alone? So different.
Your child is looking to you for answers. But as a parent, you probably have a lot of questions too. What should I do next? Where do I even start? At understood.org, we provide parents with the resources they need to help kids with ADHD thrive. Your child wants to thrive. Be the reason they do. Visit understood.org/the-reason to get started.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. At 4 a.m, my phone rang. They said, "I regret to inform you that your husband was wounded in action." Victor sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. I was doing school full-time, and I was also then caring for Victor. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself. I just didn't want to forget that I also had goals and that I also had a life. What I did is I challenged Victor to meet me halfway. There are almost 6 million military and veteran caregivers across the nation. We have our own journey, and we can fulfill that journey at the same time that we are helping our loved one.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
This is Associated Bank Sports Update on 101.7 The Truth. Is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Brandon Sneim. It wasn't the prettiest of wins, but nonetheless, the Packers squeezing by the Rams in LA on Sunday for their third win of the season. This one by a final score of 24-19.
Here's Lowe, wide open. He's got Kraft. His tight end's running with a stiff arm. Kraft's going the distance. Tucker Kraft. He plays the game the way it was meant to be played.
Kraft on the receiving end of 2 touchdowns as the Packers with the win improved to 3-2 on the season. Next up is the Arizona Cardinals at Lambeau Field next Sunday. Over to the NBA where the Milwaukee Bucks began their preseason play. Damian Lillard dropped 15, Bobby Portis added 16, but it would not be enough as they fall to the Detroit Pistons by a final score of 120-87. Next up for Milwaukee is a matchup Thursday against the Lakers. The Sports Update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown teams. Member FDIC.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Yeah. 101.7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brothers on the ones and twos. Elizabeth Brown in studio.
Hey, yo.
Hey, look, we got a family in studio. Where a fire was started, and the mom believes that this was foul play. And many times when we talk about families in our community, single mothers with children and things that are going on, and this situation seems to stem from a domestic abuse situation that was going on.
Yes.
And you had a domestic abuse incident, from my understanding, that where you even had to be hospitalized with a broken jaw at some point.
Yeah.
You testified against this abuser in court.
Yeah.
What happened?
Once I testified against him, it was on September the 20th. And from there, after I testified against him, I say on Thursday it was, I ended up getting fired from my job.
After you testified against him?
After I testified against him due to his sister and...
a family member was working at the job.
Yep. Family member working at the job.
In management.
In management. And she was at first in Muskego working, but seeing my name on the schedule.
Okay.
And ended up coming over to where I was working at the location I was working.
And you was fired shortly after that?
Shortly after that, I was fired. From there, I got threats to my phone. I don't know if
after testifying in court against this person you were dating that was domestically abusive.
Yes. And from there, now I get texts to my phone threatening me. After them threats, I sent it to management. You know, everyone who I should send it to. No one called me back. No one texted me back. No one cared.
Now, this text message specifically, because I posted it, you sent it to me.
Yes.
I posted it on Facebook. If y'all follow me on Facebook, Tory Lowe on Facebook. The message alluded to what somebody may do to your house.
Yes.
What did the message say?
It say, B, that's why my family got you fired from your job. We know where you stay at, and we don't come and bust all the windows out and set that B on fire.
And that's what happened?
And that's what happened. Yes, sir.
Wow. And the police have this information?
Yes, they have it all, yep.
And so from there, now you're scrambling to get, you have nothing, you didn't have anything.
Nothing.
Y'all lost everything in the fire.
Yep. Everything in the fire, the house is total. Like, ain't nothing we can go back and try to save or get out the house. The whole house is boarded up.
Wow.
Y'all left with no shoes, nothing.
Everything what we woke up in, that's what we had on the balcony, and went over the balcony went on.
Now, you said the police have this information.
Yes.
Okay, have you heard any word from the police, and where are they in this investigation when it comes to you?
I haven't heard anything yet. I mean, it's a new week, so I'm just like, hopefully I'll be hearing from sometime today. I pray I do, because me and my kids now left to like clearly nothing. And it's really stressful and frustrating trying to work with 4 kids in someone's house, It's a lot of us. And don't too many people want us at their place.
And you believe this is all due to you being able to testify against your abuser and the family retaliating, like the text message stated.
Yes. Everything is from the family. Like deep down in my heart, this is who I feel did it. The family. It's like even when I posted, people that's my friend on Facebook that just been watching me for a while now.
Right.
They was already commenting saying, that's your ex.
Wow.
Like, they was already, I knew it. Like, they already had a clue who did it. So it's just like, man, this.
In a short period of time from the time you testified to the threat.
I posted something up basically explaining the job, fire me, do stuff, false allegations while I was terminated. And a lot of people was like, yo, that family is like basically after you.
Wow. Well,
at one point last year, my ex-mother shot up my house.
What?
I don't know how she got off on that case, but she ended up shooting up
Shot the house up.
So the intimidation of you standing up against your abuser.
Yep. The family is upset.
Oh, wow. Well, we got her sons in the building. We're going to go from left to right, and y'all can introduce yourselves.
I'm Sir Cages.
How you doing? How old are you?
11.
All right.
I'm Sir Mate.
How old are you?
Hold on. Elizabeth Brown, help them out.
I'm Sir Mate.
How old are you?
9.
All right. And next?
My name is Serge, and I'm 9.
How you doing, Serge?
Good.
So goofy.
And last but not least?
The baby of the bunch.
My name's Celia.
How old are you?
7.
Hey, now, King, I wanted to talk to you about your ability to understand that your family needed you to act. What was you thinking when you had to jump over the balcony?
I was just thinking about helping my family and stuff, like helping them so we don't get caught in the fire. So that's when I just jumped off the balcony, and that's when my mom called me, and she's like, don't do it. I was telling her I got it. Then that's when her arm got weak, and now she let me go. And that's when I had fell to the ground, and that's when I got up and ran to my cousin's house to get help.
And you had a sprained ankle after that. You walking in crutches the other day. Your ankle had swelled up from the fall.
Yeah, it's like hurting a little bit. I'm just taking the pain because I don't like using those hurt under my arms.
Okay. Now, as a young man and you felt that, okay, you had to jump into action, how do you feel about this whole situation that's going on with your mom and your brothers, and now y'all being displaced? How is the family handling this right now?
Trying to handle it, like trying to get stuff right and trying to see what can we get for like help and stuff.
Well, thank you. Hey, look, I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you too, King.
Yeah.
And I just want you to know that with everything that you're doing, because we know you're your mother's back and your mama got your back. And with everything you done to sit, to talk to you, I'm just so proud of you, and your mother done an excellent job raising you. And I want you to know that you're a hero, for real. And the example that you're setting for your siblings is amazing. So you living up to that name, King.
Right.
Because that's what a king do.
Yeah.
So,
That's
salute
powerful.
to you, baby.
Hey, look, I'm going to tell you right now, Truth Nation, we got a powerful story here where a mother testified against her domestic abuser and was retaliated against, son text messages because she chose to not be abused even when she was abused to the point where her jaw was broken at one point, dealing with these type of situations, you would never think that somebody or their family members would actually aid that type of behavior and allow your family to be displaced due to setting a fire to the house.
Yeah. And just the whole overall of her losing her job. Like, she lost her job, she lost her house, and now her and her children are trying to pick their lives back up. Salute to you, Acasha, because I empathize with you, but I also want you to know that you're a hero as well for speaking up and showing up against your abuser, because a lot of time people continue to abuse because we don't speak up, we don't live our truth. Everything you did was righteous, and I'm just going to tell you, keep your faith. Understand that for everything that was taken, you're going to get it back triple fold. Just make sure you doing self-care, because this is a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. And like I said, when we talk about things that are going on in our communities and dealing with families, while we were sitting there dealing with the situation, when we were sitting in the house where we were at, there was a whole situation where there was a whole shooting going on down the street.
Shots literally was let off as we were sitting there.
Where the babies had to get on the floor.
Yep.
Wow.
And we had to, figure out really what was going on. When we're talking about the trauma that comes along with that, what these children have survived, and for us to be there to hear like 50 shots, 30 to 50 shots. We heard
while we dealing with this situation,
and the baby's having to dive on the floor. But the trauma that's happening, that
it's
they ain't even overcame.
Back to back.
Well, we got Sheila on the lines. Sheila has some advice, I guess, on some resources. How you doing, Sheila?
Hello, how you doing, Tory, Lowe, and Elizabeth?
Salute.
I just turned on the show and heard this young lady. I just wanted to give a resource. West Care, Wisconsin has what is called a safe house, where people who are suffered domestic violence can escape. They can stay there for 30 days with their children until they find another place. So I texted phone number and my number and the number to the organization, but I would need her to call me so I can get her name.
Of course.
Yes.
We're going to have her call her. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Salute,
Thank
Queen.
you so much. I appreciate y'all.
See
really
what
do.
I'm saying? Appreciate you, Sheila, for calling in. She has the number, Safe House for West Care. She has the number available. So we're going to definitely tap into those resources. And multiple people have stepped forward to create a space where you can have a job. Salute to Mike, Big Mike, salute to Elizabeth Brown for making sure that she's been on the phone tirelessly trying to make sure that resources are being found.
Definitely a big help, Queen. I really appreciate you. I really do.
Queen.
Thank you so much.
I'm here for you. I'm telling you, whatever you need, even if it's just to talk, we're going to make sure that we get you back solid, because we understand that you're the son that your sons revolve around, and we got to make sure that you're straight, because like I said, you did nothing wrong. So salute to you.
We got Rhonda on the lines. Rhonda, you're on the new 1017 The Truth. Tap in.
Hey, I was calling a young lady that concerning her job, the way she lost her job, to contact the Equal Rights Division because she was retaliated against, and they can pay her for that.
As well. I gave her those resources as well. So
thank y'all so much.
She's taking that path. Salute,
you can fight back. They don't always get the wins like they think they do.
That's right.
You know what I mean? That's why it takes a village, and I appreciate you for coming on the show, sharing your story.
Yes, sir.
Because it's a powerful story of somebody that's taking a stand against domestics. Most women, when they get domestic, they don't go to court and testify against somebody that's severely abused. We're talking about severe abuse. And then to have the family come back around and try to destroy your family. That is just something that we cannot tolerate.
We can't tolerate it.
In our community.
Not.
Yeah.
No.
I definitely feel like I got failed in court with the mom being release. Like,
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's too close.
Yeah.
Just too close.
And we have to ask ourselves this question just as a community, because these people that are violating and going to jail and are being released, because again, you were willing to testify, you know, against what was going on. And the sad reality is we have to sensationalize it just to even get a response from the proper authorities. So again, Queen, we here for you.
Right.
Mentally, how are you feeling? How
Well,
are you
when we
holding
come
it?
back, we'll talk about that because we got to run a break.
Let's do that.
Okay.
When we come back, I want to get the community up to date on how can they help, where can they send donations. Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we'll have more conversation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Truth Nation, join us live for the Truth Summit on Saturday, October 26th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the 3rd Street Market Hall. This exclusive in-person roundtable will examine the state of finances, education, and politics for Black Milwaukee. Dr. Ken Harris will be joined by expert guests for a lively debate and insights that you can't afford to miss. We've got it covered on the pulse of Black Milwaukee. Get your tickets to the Truth Summit by visiting 1017thetruth.com.
Standing up for everyday Americans is at the very foundation of who Kamala Harris is. Raised in a middle-class home by a working mother who instilled in her a passion for justice and equality. That's why when Kamala Harris became district attorney, she stood up for our kids, keeping them safe by prosecuting sex offenders. She also pioneered a program to give nonviolent drug offenders a second chance. As president, Kamala Harris will continue the fight for everyday Americans. She's already lowered the cost of your health insurance and medications. Insulin is now capped at $35 for seniors. But there's more to do because mortgages, rents, groceries, and utility bills are still too high. Harris's plan to fix it? Build more homes to lower prices and make the wealthy and billionaires pay their fair share so we get a break. All her life, Kamala Harris has been standing up for us, and she doesn't plan to stop anytime soon.
I'm Kamala Harris, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Harris for president.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
They treated me like family.
They're actually people that you can depend on.
They made me feel seen. They really treated me like I was a part of their family, a part of their team.
They ask how you're doing, how you're feeling.
They're just so welcoming and so sweet and kind.
It's like family, caring about another member of the family.
If you've been injured, it costs you nothing to see if Gruber Law Offices can help.
UW Credit Union here. Celebrating new branches with ribbon-cutting ceremonies. And not just our 13 Milwaukee area branches. We're also including our mobile app, which is like a branch in your pocket, to check accounts, make transfers, and more on the go. So now, branches are opening 24/7, which is great for our members, but hard on our fingies. Oh, cramp. Cramp! UW Credit Union. Local mobile banking made simple. Federally insured by NCUA.
At Community Life Skills Center and Counseling Services, they believe everyone deserves access to support, regardless of insurance status. Whether you're seeking guidance in spiritual matters, battling substance abuse, or overcoming trauma, they offer a safe space to heal. From family counseling to navigating grief, domestic violence to fostering healthy relationships, their diverse services cater to your needs. But they're more than just counselors. They're educators too. So reach out to them at 414-226-5604. Your breakthrough is just around the corner.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Hey, 1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brothers, the on the ones and twos, Elizabeth Brown in studio.
Hey, yo.
We got a family. We got a family that's going through a lot right now after having a fire, arson to their home after the mom testified in court due to a domestic abuse situation, a severe domestic abuse situation. And look, 4 lovely, handsome young men here.
Yes.
Just, brave, handsome young men in the studio with
Thank
them, Acasha Jackson. How can people help the family right now?
Really, it's so much, like, how can I say it? It's so much stuff we can take from people, but not having our own place.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
where you gonna put it?
Where we gonna put it at?
Right.
So like even like us right now going to like house to house and stuff, people looking like, you know, where you gonna put this stuff at? So it's just like,
right.
It's the GoFundMe. It'll be a blessing to me and my kids if they can like support us as much as they could.
Right.
On the GoFundMe that we got up.
And
right
I got
now,
it on
it's
social
just like,
media. I got it posted to my page, Tory Lowe, on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram. If y'all want to look it up, we have also the sizes. Elizabeth Brown, what are the sizes of the family sizes? Because we want to make sure that for those that are listening, if y'all can hear and y'all can be a part of giving and donating to the GoFundMe and the kid sizes.
So the 10, 12 in size 5 shoe, clothes a 10, and then a size 4 shoe. Clothes a size 8, and the shoe size is a 3. And then for baby boy, that's 7, 8, and then his shoe size is a 1. So that's, again, the oldest, 10, 12 size clothes, size 5 shoe, the 10-year-old a size 10 and shoe size of 4, and then the 8-year-old the 8 size 8s shoe size is a 3, and then the baby boy is clothes size 7, 8, and the shoe size is a 1. You have a Cash App too, Queen?
Yes, I do.
What's that?
My Cash App is Kaja's Q Closet. Everything's with a K.
Spell it. Spell it for us.
Kaja, Kaja ''S QKUTE Closet KLOSET.
All right.
That's my Cash App, and then the GoFundMe. It is Support Kaja Family After Devastating Fire.
Okay.
And this is something that y'all can find on my social media, the link, and
mine as well,
and on Liz's and the news article.
The news article as well, yes.
From TMJ4. It's on there too if y'all want to look that up and get involved. And once again, we're going to put out a table right outside of the 3rd Street Market Hall tomorrow. If y'all want to bring in anything for the family, and I'll store that. You know, I'll make sure I have it stored.
I appreciate it.
So don't worry about
Definitely
that.
Do.
You know, I'll make sure that I can store it down in my office.
Yeah.
But like I said, due to the community coming together, there's a lot of things turning around right now for the family. And I salute to everybody who have shared, who have prayed, who have given, who have helped this family. And we got a lot of work to do.
We do.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I want to thank everyone who already then sent prayers up for us, donated, sent Cash App. Everyone who done sent some already, I thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. Me and my kids, we definitely appreciate everything. We definitely do.
All right, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we'll have more conversation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Need a way to hype up your day?
This is Southside Serious.
Southside, this is 101.7 The Truth, and you are our Gruber 5K giveaway.
Oh, man, I can't believe it, man. You guys are so great, man. You're doing so much for the community. I really, really appreciate you guys.
What would you do with $5,000?
I got 2 boys. I got an 18-year-old. I got a 15-year-old, and, man, I'm gonna give it to them.
Stay tuned into 101.7 The Truth for your chance to be entered into the Gruber Law Office's 5K giveaway. For contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com.
You said you'd never buy your kid candy from the checkout aisle. Or forget extra diapers. And never give in to a meltdown. You'd never lick your thumb to clean their face. Never let them have too much screen time. And never bribe them for just one more bite. You say you'd never let them out in public without their hair brushed. Never, ever become a minivan mom. And you'd never give them your phone for a quiet dinner.
Calling boss work phone.
So when you say you'd never leave your child in a hot car, no, it can happen. Cars get hot fast, and kids can be at risk in temperatures as low as 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies, because when people don't have to worry about where their next meal is coming from, they can truly thrive, like Marta.
And now we'll hear from our class valedictorian, who with our hard work never ceases to amaze us. Please welcome Marta Moreno.
And Alex.
Hey, Alex, how did the interview go?
I did it! I got the job! I can't believe it!
I knew it. Let's meet up later to celebrate.
And Diego.
Mom! I got first place at the science fair with my volcano project.
That's amazing, sweetie. Congratulations.
Because when people are fed, futures are nourished, and everyone deserves to live a full life. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/actnow. feedingamerica.org/actnow. A public service announcement brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
All your favorite interviews and best moments live in one place.
You know, I'm working in the morning, and I was listening back on the Truth app.
Download the new 1017 The Truth app now. Milwaukee Black Talk. 1017 The Truth. Listen to the home of the 5K Gruber Cash Giveaway. 1017 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Justice, Wisconsin, the truth. The most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM. The movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. Stand up. It's Tory, Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice. We want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory, Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready. We ready. Justice, Wisconsin, the truth. The most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM. The movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. Stand up. It's Tory, Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice. We want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory, Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready. We ready.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 1017 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the third hour of the Tory Lowe Show. And we got the queen.
Hey, yo.
The advocate, the author, Elizabeth Brown, in studio.
Yeah.
Hey, look, that's a tough story that we,
it is.
You know, when we talk about domestic abuse.
Yes.
And then a lot of people, when they get into those situations, they don't show up to court.
Right.
Because, you know,
they fear.
Whatever the way, you know, many probably, whatever the reason, they don't do it.
Correct.
But this Acasha showed up.
Yes, she did.
And she faced the retaliation allegedly from the family.
Correct.
So when this takes place And then her children's life was put in danger.
Yeah.
Due to an arson.
Correct. And being misplaced, trying to deal with, the schooling aspect. I mean, again, salute to young King, who was about that action,
right.
When it came down to it. And the sad reality is that, what he did, that was a man move.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
to protect his family.
Correct.
Powerful.
So salute to young King for having the courage, having the heart to put his life on the line, because he did jump from a second-story building to get his family the help that they needed, and that speaks volumes. When we talk about the youth, these are the type of youth that we have to uplift and empower to continue to be righteous on the right side. And this is why when the community come out and we help families that are in need, majority, women that don't have, a man in the household, these are the lives we're changing. These are the children that are watching us help their mother, help their siblings, and it makes them want to be helpers.
Right.
So,
and the cool thing about it is that we are around to make sure, because it's a nasty element out here.
It is, very much so.
And when people are trying to do the right thing, when people are standing up for themselves, it's so negative, the negative energies that are out here, we can't let that win.
Not at all.
We got to start getting behind and backing those people that are trying to make the right decisions and do the right thing.
Yes.
And some people, they are so sick that they would set a house on fire.
Come on. With the babies
in the house, and knowing that this is what's going on, and don't care. So we got to get rid of that element out of our neighborhoods.
These are the people that we have to that separate the wheat from the tare, because again, they're there to seek and destroy anybody that will set a house on fire that has women and children. Again, every community. If we can't protect the women, the children, and the elderly, what the hell are we doing?
And thank God for everybody that shared, that prayed, that gave, that's going to continue to support, because we have these call to actions, and this is right where we need to be, in our neighborhoods. Because when I tell people that when I'm looking, what I'm seeing on the front lines, we got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of work to do, but it's one family at a time, one block at a time, one neighborhood at a time. I've been doing this for a long time, taking it one family, one neighborhood, one situation at a time, because eventually it becomes a molehill. Molehill turns into a mountain. And now we're starting to see shades of that mountain. Many people are stepping forward, getting things done, coming out,
being about the action
of their house, saying, hey, I got to get involved. Everybody do a little. Nobody needs to do a lot. And that's powerful to see.
It is. It's very much so powerful, the energy that's being put out here. Because, again, those that we touch, we teach how to advocate for themselves, and then they start to advocate for others. Again, it's not the number, it's the frequency.
Right.
And that frequency is changing even to the point of the little bitty babies, for these young men to see, Tory Lowe or Liz Brown come in and step in, even though they don't have a man in their house, they see a man coming to help.
Right.
And that build communities.
And the thing is, when I tell everybody, like, a lot of people will find excuses not to do it.
Come on, just run their mouth.
All you got to do is look at the youth and look at the kids and find a reason to do it.
That part.
And that's where you have
to. That's where the power is.
That's where the power is, because if they can see us during this time, look at what's happened to them. Look at the tragedy that this family is going through. But if the kids, while they're going through this, can see us as a community coming together to help, that is a long-lasting ideal in their minds.
It is.
And they grow up thinking, okay, if something happened to somebody else, I'm going to go and help, because somebody came and helped when we needed help. And that's
it
how you got to do
out,
that.
especially when your children see some tragic happen, and then they see in that tragedy that good people came, to wrap their arms around them. Then that they didn't see the balance of good and evil. You understand what I'm saying? And that makes them want to do better, be better, and they become better.
Which is powerful.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, if y'all want to join the conversation today, I don't even got a question of the day. We had a tragic situation. dealing with domestics in our communities and retaliation, being retaliated against
Facts.
for standing up for herself.
Correct.
Where her children almost lost their lives for doing the right thing.
Yeah, and her oldest son sacrificed his life twice.
Right.
You know, when he jumped off the balcony,
he could have been severely injured. Right.
Correct.
But he had the urgency to know that his family was in need of support and help in a life and death situation.
Yes.
And to me, when we talk about our community coming together in the aftermath, you know, that's what I say. That's what I mean when I say we have to continue to be resources
for each other,
for the community, for us, because if everybody start to do that, then we can make leaps and bounds instead of allowing a few to do the most. Everybody do a little, so nobody got to do a lot. That's a simple strategy.
It is
that we all have to apply
and being about that action, and that's the main idea.
And answering the call to action
because everybody talking,
right?
But if ain't no action behind it, you wasting your breath. You know, the end result is to be what it is that the individuals in our community need. And the sad reality is when we dealing with these broken homes and we're dealing with, you know, fatherless children, you understand? Like, this is pivotal to have a black man to come in. Right. Even though they seen, you know, and allegedly, I don't know if what color he was, but their mama being abused by individual, but they seen a black man come in and give that aid. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So to take those ideas of black men or a man being abusive, they seen a black man coming in and being a protector,
right? Being
a provider, giving provision. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is what we have to do because, like you stated, it's about the village, and we're helping one black man, woman, and child at a time.
Mr. Moore, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in. Mr. Moore, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Salute, King.
I kind of came in. Hold on, let me tell y'all. I kind of came in on the back end of that story. Walked in, had to get somebody and push pause, and I had heard just a little bit. What area did that happen in?
What happened? Well, I can't hear you.
What area did that happen in?
This happened off of by Edison Middle School in that area.
Edison. Right, where they just opened up them new elderly living quarters, huh?
Yeah.
Over there?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. And kudos for little dude that, you know, took it upon himself to jump out that window to save his family.
Come on.
You know, that's heroic. That's very heroic of him to, you know, do that. And in them times that we do need individuals to step up and be accounted for.
Yes.
But I also wanted to say, have y'all received any text messages talking about hurry up and get your ballot in? We need them ASAP.
Yeah.
What is wrong with these text messages?
Hey, like they checking us, right?
Hey.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying.
You gonna make me wait to the last minute now?
Right. Yeah.
Hey,
I mean,
like I said, the disrespect. Like the way they do black during voting season is like a dirty rag. You know they.
For real, like,
man.
I mean, don't sweat other people. Y'all sweating too hard, and y'all
ain't giving nothing.
Nothing to.
Hey.
You know, we got to get it out here in our blood, sweat, and tears.
Hey.
And y'all on TV lying, saying y'all go do this and do that.
Hey, it happens every 4 years. I don't know why we act this shocked. I mean, the thing is, we got to identify it. Plus, you know, it depends on where you at in your life. Do you want to continue to do the same thing over and over again, or do you want to try to see what else is out here to do? And I tell people this: you don't have to listen to well-marketed strategies and things like that, especially when they coming at you like they want to slap you if you don't do what they say.
Right.
Like that's guerrilla.
For real.
That's real guerrilla.
Hey,
like, wow.
Right. Guerrilla pimping at his best.
Friday, I get a knock on the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking like it gotta be a Jehovah's Witness. Don't nobody come to the at this time. I opens the door. There's somebody out there like who you vote for? I'm like, what?
Woke you up out of your sleep.
Like, no, I got off.
Okay.
I'm tired, on my running. I just couldn't believe, like, you coming to my door asking me who I'm voting for? Oh, we here for, you just said something totally different. Oh, I was like, you know what? I'm voting for Pamela, and you should have saw this smile on her face. I was like, no, I mean, not Pamela. I mean, the pink dude. I'm voting for him.
Oh, wow. Hey.
I said, you know what? It ain't your business to ask me why, but I'm very busy. Could you come back never again?
Hey, look, I'm going to tell you, it's that time.
Hey, they got that money.
Hey,
they
funds done been dispersed.
They doing numbers.
Hey.
And salute to all the people that's, getting paid to go knock on doors, what I'm saying?
This
that's
the
money
time
in the bank.
Get that rent.
Get your
get
money.
your rent paid.
Oh, yeah.
Inflation.
That part.
They got to make the difference.
All facts.
And sometimes this is the way to make the difference.
Yes.
And I'll tell you, I don't mind people working, because the money got to go somewhere, you know what I mean? But the thing is, I don't like the way that the advertising and the way that when it come to black, when they say, okay, if you don't do this, you ain't you.
Right.
Like all of a sudden, I'm not who I am because of what you want me to do.
I don't believe, right.
But who does that?
Yeah.
A narcissist, a person that's telling you who you are or who ain't gonna like you or you nothing because you ain't doing X, Y, and Z. Ain't that what the women be talking about when they said that somebody didn't mentally and emotionally abuse them?
Yep.
Coming at them like that?
Exactly.
Hey, that's what it looked like to me.
That's what it is.
Hey, some of y'all, y'all got to stand up.
Hey, salute, King.
Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, I'm watching it. I'm watching it. But at the end of the day, it's real. It's more real things going on in my life. So when people stop me for extra stuff, I tell them straight up, hey, look, go find somebody else. Because this ain't the one. You ain't going to do nothing to me. I already kind of know what I want to do, and I'm going to do what I want to do, and God bless you. Then let that and move on. You know what I mean? It's no need to be. It's some real situations going on in our communities. Families is in dire need of help and support, and we got to create the resources because sometimes when we go look for the resources that's supposed to be responding in a certain way, the families call these people. They calling these resources, and they not there.
Anything.
The majority of my work, I had to create a space.
Facts.
To get around what's not here.
Hey, and salute to the people for being a part of that solution. Right. Because, again, when we do the calls for action, when y'all show up, when y'all send them prayers up, that frequency, that energy is real. And I can guarantee you the people that's in need feel that. They feel that love. They feel that that warmth that come from the community. And it make them want to be helpers as well.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what's powerful. We working.
Todd, you're on the new 101.7 Tap In. How you doing, Todd?
Salute, King.
I'm doing all right. Hey, man, I heard that story. You say somebody set the house on fire?
Man, arson. Yeah.
While they was in there. Yeah.
That is sad, man. I mean, I hope they catch this person,
right?
For doing something like that. But I noticed that situation is going on a lot. I wonder, I wonder if she was living in Section 8. Was she living in Section 8 or something? Or had some kind of
No, she was living in a house. Section 8, West Lawn or?
No, she was living in a house.
She was living in a house, single family house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm noticing that trend coming around, and it's about to be a winter.
Yeah.
So you're going to be seeing these cats looking for, a place to lay their head. And they'll seek out those young ladies in them Section 8 houses and lay up in there
for
a little while.
You talking about boo season. I was just talking about it is boo season. It's getting cold. They trying to come in for the winter and hibernate.
The homosexuals.
Hey.
I mean, that hustle been going around in Milwaukee for years.
That's the way it is. You can tell when the
it's sad though.
Look, hold on. When the leaves start changing, that's when it's boo season. If you confused on when it's boo season, when the leaves start turning orange before they fall off the tree, I gotta get me a boo.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what it, hey,
and they got a theme song.
Hey, not the homosexuals.
Hold on, they got the theme song booed up.
Yeah, homosexual. Homosexual is exactly what it is.
Hey,
you know, but it's sad, man. You know, hey, did you see the tent city behind the King Center, man?
Yes, that's where it's at.
I went jogging. Hey, you know what? I went jogging. I was gonna go jogging. I thought to go to King Center regularly because I box a little bit. And I went to run it. I see the tent city back there, and I looked, and most of those are young guys, young men.
Yeah.
I'm talking about in their 20s.
Let me tell you something. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised when you go to those where the cars at, the parking rides. These are not old people. These are people in their 30s, and they,
Yeah.
These are young people.
When you think about how much rent is costing. Not only that, right down here off of 12th Street. I'm talking about just in open lots, me and Tory riding by seeing tents. People not understanding, like, this is real. And it's about to get cold outside.
Yeah. Right.
Hey.
But I hope that lady gets the help she's seeking, man. And that young man is a hero.
Yes, he is.
Definitely a hero, and he should be praised.
He should be praised.
And we need to put his picture up somewhere because he saved his family, and that's a true hero.
Yes, it is.
And he needs to be recognized for that.
For
he needs to be
standing on the front
recognized
line
for that.
for his family.
Accommodated.
Come on.
Yes.
Hey, look, I'm thinking about getting him a Truth Award this year.
He deserves a Truth Award.
Yeah, we got some new categories. We're going to try to give it to him. You know, the thing is, what we want to do is make sure that when we are in these situations that we are the ones that show up. And when we start showing up for us, just like that young man was able to help his family, now that he got his family out the worst situations, now we got to step in as a community to try to overall bring healing to that family and move us forward. Not only multiple families, we do this all day, every day. I'm going to tell you this, Truth Nation, this is just my life. This is what I do. So all this election time, people calling up, saying something. It was crickets before election time when I was asking people to call. Now they calling in trying to make people, vote a certain way because the check didn't hit the account. Right. But when all I'm saying is no matter how you getting down this election, once it's over with, we got to still continue to help.
During, not only once it's over.
I'm talking about like whatever they doing.
In the middle.
I'm just saying, whatever they doing, however you trying to do it, all we got to do is help each other. And that's going to be the real way we're going to move our communities forward at the end. Before, no matter who's in office, no matter who's city, state, federal, we are the people that's going to help us.
Yeah, we the change. Yeah, and salute to DJ Brother Z again because it's it's time to check your smoke alarms. To make sure they work. National Fire Prevention Week begins actually today. Mm-hmm. So make sure you all are checking y'all smoke alarms because it is that time of the season. And again, salute to Tory Lowe for, bringing awareness, especially as many fires that has happened, inside our community with, slum landlords who not doing what it is that they need to do to keep their properties up as well. So,
well, we got some audio on this. After break, we're going to listen to it. I guess it's just in time. Smoke alarms need to be checked right now.
All facts.
Hey, look, we're going to talk about it when we get back. Also, we got Lana Banana on the lines. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
This sweetest day, we're turning up the romance. Imagine you and your special someone in a private, luxurious suite at Simmons Pool Suites. We're giving away the ultimate getaway, complete with a private pool, fireplace, and all the intimacy you could dream of. For this entire week, listen close, because we will be granting 5 lucky winners an escape to the most romantic destination in the Midwest, Simmons Pool Suites, where love and relaxation meet. Tune in all week for your chance to win, only on 1017 The Truth. This this sweetest day, let us take your love to the next level.
This is your Planned Parenthood Advocates of Wisconsin Minute.
Reproductive justice, it's a framework, it's a movement, it's a vision for reproductive freedom, it's a right to have a child, it's a right to not have children, and this next part is really as important as the other parts. It's the right to birth and parent our children with dignity, and the right to live and parent our children in safe and healthy environments. So reproductive justice understands the ability of any person to control their destiny is directly related to the conditions of their communities. It looks at the intersections of discrimination in social, political, and economic systems, and it sheds lights on the barriers that these systems produce. And then we, reproductive justice advocates, fight against the barriers that prevent Black people and other people of color from exercising their rights. That's reproductive justice.
This has been your Planned Parenthood Advocates of Wisconsin Minute.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
Literally one call, that's all.
I made one call and that's all, worry-free.
One call, that's all. It worked.
Just one call and that's all.
They will do what they say they're gonna do. One call and that's all.
One call, that's all means security.
It's literally one call, that's all.
It's a phrase we'll never forget.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
It's 1017 The Truth. This is Dr. Ken Harris for Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Get the look you want for your home with customizable windows and doors from Pella. The durability of materials gets tested. They open and close doors, latches, and shades tens of thousands of times. That's to ensure they last for years to come. Pella offers custom colors and innovative features like shades between the glass. Right now, get 0% interest up to 36 months. Certain restrictions apply. Ends October 31st. Get started today at PellaWI.com.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
When I'm with you, I can't breathe. Boy, you do something to me. Ooh, I'll never get over you until I find something new that get me high like you do. Yeah. Ooh, I'll never get over you until I find something new that get me high like you do. Listen to my heart go by.
Truth Nation, we have teamed up with Associated Bank for our Black-owned business give back. Each quarter, we'll be giving away $6,000 worth of free commercial advertising for 3 months to 5 Black businesses. Visit blackbusinessgiveback.com. That's blackbusinessgiveback.com to sign up today. Let's rebuild our community's backbone through exposure. Right here on The Truth. For official rules, head to blackbusinessgiveback.com. Associated Bank, member FDIC. Join us live for our first ever Truth Summit on Saturday, October 26th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the 3rd Street Market Hall. This exclusive in-person roundtable will examine the state of finances, education, and politics for Black Milwaukee. Dr. Ken Harris will be joined by expert guests like Sherwin Hughes, Jason Fields, Dr. Lita Millett, and Dr. Glenn Matthews for insights and a lively debate that you can't afford to miss. Reserve your spot for the Truth Summit by visiting 1017thetruth.com. That's 1017thetruth.com. The Truth Summit is sponsored by One Milwaukee and free food catered by Sean Nee's Exquisite Catering. Hey, all right. Well, like I said, it's this boo season.
It's boo season. You know?
I ain't mad at it.
Hey, it's time to cuddle
That song just make you want to get booed up. You know what I mean?
On my mama. Boo it up.
We got Lana Banana on the lines. Lana, You on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Salute, Queen.
Hello, how you? Hey, Queen, how you doing? How you doing, King?
Hey, blessings, Queen.
Good. First of all, I'm so glad to hear Minister Miracle Kevin. It sounds like he's able to stay cool, calm, and focused.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he is.
I'm so glad. And then too, it's nice to see that, you know, after the mother with the 4 sons was telling us her story, and all of a sudden these phone calls started coming in, and she got some resources like that. That's powerful. That's a beautiful thing. Mm-hmm. And then the son, the 11-year-old, and then the 11-year-old son, that's that altruistic behavior that he done expressed right there. When he wasn't thinking about himself, he was putting his family first, and whatever he could do to save his family, that's what he did, and that's innate. Yes. So you know that, you know, he's a true king also.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? So big ups to him too, and I'm so glad that everybody was able to come out and be safe. I'm glad.
Hey, salute,
but about that boot up thing, ain't nobody ready to boot up with me unless you find out that contract. You know what I'm saying? Both of us got to sign that contract. Because if you were going to be sitting up here, we got bills, we got gas and electric is going up 18%. You know what I'm saying?
They talking about Uber and Lyft going up too at the airport. I'm like,
and if you want to use my stuff, we got to sign that contract too. I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying? Because the docs might get, they might go on strike again, so I got to save my money some kind of way to make sure our family, me and my mama, going to be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Say that, Queen. You said you got your contracts. You got them already printed up.
Wait a minute. You might as well get married. You might as well get married with all them contracts you got.
No, I draw them up as the time comes because each person is different.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I got a template, but I got to fill it in. I got to fill it up.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. But this boo season, this is where we got to Netflix and chill.
The snuggles.
Huggy for a snuggie.
You know, we can, benefit each other financially and everything else, and that's fine. But if you can't, then you got to go find another boo because this one right here, I'm okay by myself. Like I told you,
we gonna split the finances. Hold on, wait a minute. We gonna split the finances up when the taxes come in.
No.
Yeah, they always say that, don't split it up.
Hey.
Plus,
hey. But then when the taxes come, then they done already split on something else that they had to, that they was behind on. Unless you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So, no, you give it to me right here, right now. And if you're going to give it to me with your taxes, then we got to have a contract with that, too. And you got to tell me you're going to get your taxes coming the exact amount. We both on the same
Hey, look,
contract.
I'm going to be like Rick James. I'm going to give it to you, baby. Hey. Hey, it's boo season.
It's definitely boo season and Halloween right around the corner. It's a lot of ghosts out here.
I'm trying to tell you. But look, I'm gonna tell you, with as many contracts you done made a brother sign, you might as well go ahead and take them downtown and make them sign
She an attorney.
The marriage certificate.
She ain't playing with them. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
I wonder if Lana, do you got your notary? Because she notarizing all of her paperwork.
Hey, I'm just trying to tell you, I can see Lana right down at the city hall with her paper working the file, ready to go at it, lined up.
Literally.
Hey, but look, like I said, it's one of those times where like it's a lot of stuff going on in our community, even though it's boo season.
Yes. But
like I said, I mean, I'm for people getting together.
Me too. But again, you just got to know the difference between the person praying for you, P. You know what I'm saying? Versus a person praying on you. You have to make sure that we understand what's really happening. But at the end of the day, it's definitely boo season. About to get cold. The leaves turning colors.
Hey, some folks don't change the battery, so you sitting around with the smoke alarm chirping.
Hey, look here. Yeah. That's a reminder. Check your fire alarms.
Hey, but we got an article about this is the time of the year where it is going into fire season. And we had the Journal, Milwaukee Journal, they make articles about this all the time.
Yes, they do.
I deal with house fires all the time. I mean, They started calling me Black Cross. I deal with so many house
because
fires.
Red Cross was tripping for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about, but I mean, if I go back over the years and deal with how many house fires I had to deal with, it's way up there.
It is.
So, but we got an article. Be safe, be proactive.
Yes.
So you don't have to be reactive and let somebody commit arson, let somebody throw something through the window.
Facts.
But we gonna listen. We got a TMJ4. Let's listen.
So 3 now, and National Fire Prevention Week kicks off today. It's a way to make sure residents in our communities stay safe.
This year's theme is smoke alarms. Make them work for you. And Sydney Orr is live this morning with more on some events around this. Sydney, good morning.
Hey, good morning. This theme is all about emphasizing how critical smoke alarms are when it comes to fire and safety prevention. And we're here at the Survive Alive House in Milwaukee, and they're ready to welcome everyone in for the first event of this week. There will be a series of events to showcase interactive demonstrations, educational sessions, and community engagement activities. The hope is to educate as many children and families as possible as soon as possible. In just the last week alone, I've been sent out to cover 2 major fires in the city of Milwaukee. The damage is always devastating, and families are often left with only the clothes on their backs. I spoke with a woman named Samantha. She's the grandmother of a family who just lost their home after a fire broke out last week. She stood outside and talked to me with one of her grandchildren hugging at her side, while the other 3 looked on wearing only pajamas and hoodies as fire crews worked to put out the fire. With tears in her eyes, Samantha tried her best to express just how thankful she was that everyone was still alive. Our Gideon Verdeen spoke with one of Samantha's grandchildren later that day, and his family is now calling him a hero.
I was so scared I couldn't look both ways, and I took off running. Then that's when I went to there and was banging on the door, telling them, can they help us?
You always been so courageous.
I'm not scared of nothing. If it's whatever it takes to help my family, I will do it.
Talking about a king.
Yeah, so the first event for this fire.
Hey.
And I'll tell you this, when we talk about fires, electric fires, things going on in our communities, that's why I say when it gets bad, when you really need the help of the community, this is why we have to be prepared, and get ahead of the curve instead of waiting for something to happen to us to ask for help. We got to just make sure that everybody is starting to make that move to get under the understanding that it's going to take us to save us. It's going to take a community to save the community, and especially in the Black community where they saying that the unity in community, we got to put the unity back in community.
Correct.
But I'm starting to see the change, the turning point.
I'm telling you.
And every time, like my whole movement was built on the community repairing itself.
Facts. And it's happening.
And that's why I don't sit at meetings. That's why I don't, because the community is outside. They just waiting for the action. And if you have leadership that's not about that action, you're not going to be active. But if you get around leadership and draw toward people who's about that action, that's doing it, then it's going to speed the process up a little bit faster because the leadership is definitely trying to get their sleeves rolled up and get directly involved.
Correct.
And this is where we have to change the ideal and the mindset of who are we following and what are they trying to do.
Exactly, because the main idea is the same thing that Young King stated. When it comes to my family, anything that I need to do, I'm going to make it happen. And that's a child speaking words of a man. And at the same time, we have to remember that he is a child.
Right.
But when our homes are broken, then the children have to become something that they not and not able to be just children. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we have to step in as, the elders of the community. Like I said, the power that this family, there wasn't a man in the house, and Young King became a man that night. He saved his family, but at the same time, he's a child. And now that they have individuals like myself and Tory to come in to lean on, to give him that guidance and allow him to be a kid, because he should have a right to be children. Our children should have a right to be children. And when we have broken homes, a lot of times our children have to step up to the plate, and that takes away from their childhood.
I agree. And my thing was, if we can just show the youth.
Come on.
Like,
show the babies.
Show the babies. we may not can, change a lot of minds of the olders, but the younger are looking, they're watching,
Facts.
and they open to receiving what we're trying to teach them. And so we can teach a whole generation on how to just be active, be proactive, because I'm going to tell you right now, people who are slow to move, many times get there too late.
All facts. On purpose, though.
And like I said, that's done. It's our generation turn.
Yeah, for that.
Like when I took my turn as a person that can lead or deal with the things in the community, I took my turn and people got mad at it because I was speeding the process up.
All facts.
When they wanted you to be reactionary, I was trying to get us ahead of the curve.
Be proactive.
So some people I'll never sit in a meeting with because they too reactive for me to follow what they're talking about. Again. It's too late. Once it's too late, then we're behind the ball. But if we can get ahead, then we can see it coming in slow and we can make the adjustments and be in a better position down the road.
Right. And anytime you want to follow anyone, you want the person that's in front of you to be active. Right. Hands on deck, not just running their mouth talking about let's have a meeting. You know what I'm saying?
Jaw jack.
I want the example. We got to lead by example. And when we out here being about that action and not just running, because it's a lot of people out here that run their mouth and try to put a battery in somebody else's back because they standing in the shadows, just running their mouth and want to send somebody else off.
But that's how they doing with the politics.
It's a whole nother ball game when you have individuals who out here hands dirty, knees dirty because they getting everything out the mud. They showing you how it's done. Right. And like I said, it's a powerful time, and I'm just glad to be here on the right side of history.
Hey.
So salute to the people.
4658495 says, my hat's off to young King making the right moves on saving his family. My well wishes and prayers go out to the entire family. Like I said, it's time, for us to, now that he have done what he had to do, now he needs to keep being cultivated.
Correct.
To move on. So as he grow older, he has examples of where to go, how to do it, and then he takes his place and moves the community forward.
As a young man and then a man. Yes.
Facts.
Absolutely.
From boys to men.
That part. Watching real men do real things, changing lives. And that's what it's about. It's time for us to put ourselves back in order because we know, that we are broken people. We know that they broke our homes on purpose. But at the end of the day, when we take it back to it takes a village. And men in the community show up and show these young kings really how it is that they're supposed to move. Because again, like I said, salute to young King again because he made a man move that night.
It's amazing.
Yes.
It's amazing. Like I said, when the mother reached out, I was watching the situation and I was like, okay, I didn't know that it was tied to a domestic.
Come on.
That's why
we got there.
That's why we got to go and you got to make sure that you get involved because what they show on the news
is only a snippet
to the degree that what we see may not be
facts.
The whole thing because they got to snip. Yeah. They got to cut. But
the truth behind it.
But when you see that this is a situation where she testified against her abuser who broke her jaw.
Yes.
And then she testified and now he's in jail.
Correct.
And this is a retaliation where how is the family member at her job?
Come on.
Then you got the house being burned down after a text message talking about they know where she live at, that they're going to bust the windows, that they're going to do, and it happened.
And they knew the children was there. Right. Everything that they put in that text message happened.
So
due to the retaliation of her stepping up and being one of them women to try to stop other women. Because the goal is to stop other individuals from being violated by the same individual. But not only that, teaching this individual that you're no longer going to do what it is that you want to do without you reaping the consequences of your actions.
And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm all for it. Like I said, we got to stop letting the negative people take the lead.
Facts.
Not only in our lives, in our families, in our communities, in our politics. We cannot allow people without results that benefit us to take the lead, to sit at the front of the table, to lead these meetings, to lead us down the wrong way. All right, well, when we come back, we got to run the break. We'll have more conversation. Truth Nation, stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
For your fellow fanatics, and your #1 fans. For your game day compatriots and your everyday companions. For your personal cheerleaders and your personal heroes. For the reasons you smile, get covered with dental and vision insurance from Delta Dental of Wisconsin and Delta Vision. Learn more at deltadentalwi.com today.
Get your tickets now to the Milwaukee Gala that helps empower communities and change lives. Join us at the new rooftop ballroom of the Baird Center for Greater Milwaukee Urban League's Black and White Ball, celebrating legacy and impact. It's all happening on Saturday, November 2nd, with entertainment by Shantae Moore. This event will sell out. Get your ticket and sponsorship information now at tmul.org and click on the Black and White Ball link. That is tmul.org.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat. The NBA is still reacting to the death of Hall of Fame center Dikembe Mutombo. He's considered one of the best shot-blocking centers of all time, but his life beyond the court is where his legacy lives on. After Mutombo's playing days ended, he dedicated a lot of time to philanthropy. Born in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Mutombo went on to become the NBA's first global ambassador. A few years ago, Mutombo spoke to Bloomberg about why giving back was so important to him.
I saw from the young age since I was born, and I see my parents, especially my mom and dad, who are no longer with us, serving the community and trying to set the best example for their neighborhoods, for their children, to make sure that we live in a great community where everybody loves each other and care each other.
Dikembe Mutombo died at age 58 of brain cancer. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
This is Associated Bank Sports Update on 101.7 The Truth. It's powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Brandon Sneim. It wasn't the prettiest of wins, but nonetheless, the Packers squeezing by the Rams in LA on Sunday for their third win of the season. This one by a final score of 24-19.
Here's Lowe, wide open. This guy Kraft, tight ends ran with a stiff arm. Kraft scored the distance. Tucker Kraft. He plays the game the way it was meant to be played.
Kraft on the receiving end of 2 touchdowns as the Packers with the win improved to 3-2 on the season. Next up is the Arizona Cardinals at Lambeau Field next Sunday. Over to the NBA where the Milwaukee Bucks began their preseason play. Damian Lillard dropped 15, Bobby Portis added 16, but it would not be enough as they fall to the Detroit Pistons by a final score of 120-87. Next up for Milwaukee is a matchup Thursday against the Lakers. The sports update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown teams. Member FDIC.
You are listening to the Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and 101.7thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, is Sweetie's Day. We're turning up the romance. Tune in all week long as we are giving away the ultimate getaway, complete with a private pool, fireplace, and all the intimate things that you need, that you can dream of at Sybaris Pool Suites. Once a day this week, we'll be giving away 5 lucky winners an escape to a romantic destination in the Midwest. Tune in to all your favorite shows for your chance to win. 101.7 The Truth. Tap in. Hey, the
Sweetest Day.
Hey, Sweetest Day coming up.
Hey, October 19th.
It's boo season. It's Sweetest Day.
Boo it
We're
up.
giving away Sybaris.
Hey.
Romantic Sybaris getaways.
Hey.
All right, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, Elizabeth Brown, I want to get your final thoughts.
Let's do it.
Stay locked in.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 101.7 The Truth app, and 101.7thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, Gruber Law Offices and The Truth have raised the stakes for this year. The One Call That's All Gruber Cash Giveaway is now a $5K giveaway. Yes, you heard it right. $5,000 giveaway. Every weekday on 101.7 The Truth, you will have the chance to be entered to win the $5K giveaway. Listen to The Truth for the One Call That's All cue to call for your chance to win $5,000. Gruber Law Offices. One Call That's All. Visit 1017thetruth.com EndorsersClub.com for official contest rules.
Republican Senate candidate Eric Hovde showed up to the Milwaukee Juneteenth Festival. He said he was having a good time.
I'm here having fun. This is one heck of a party.
But then Eric Hovde was asked if there was anything he was going to take away about black culture. Hovde's answer?
Look, I've spent a lot of time in black culture. I've spent a lot of time in places like Africa because I have homeless shelters.
Run that back for me? Eric Hovde is asked about black culture, and the first thing that comes to mind is taking trips to Africa and homeless shelters? Hovde's comments were called, quote, ignorant, and they reek of stereotype and white paternalism. But when Eric Hovde was asked about the criticism, he said, do I have to respond to the stupidity of that question? Eric Hovde.
I've spent a lot of time in places like Africa.
What's wrong with this guy?
I'm Tammy Baldwin, running for Senate, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Tammy Baldwin for Senate.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Life's better with American Family Insurance. Because whether it's a family road trip in your dream car or hosting a family reunion in your dream home, we help you feel protected so you can enjoy those dreams with peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Experience, knowledge, and results. That's what really matters when you need help after a serious truck accident. You'll need a lawyer experienced in fighting and winning for people just like you. Gruber Law Offices has the resources, strong track record of success, and a team of experienced lawyers to take care of your needs. We've successfully helped people injured in big truck accidents for more than 35 years. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
We're supposed to be warming each other up in the morning. We're supposed to be loving each other down in the evening time.
What?
Hey.
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. All right, Elizabeth Brown,
Hey,
another
that's my
powerful
stepping song.
conversation. You were stepping in it? I forgot you was out there stepping.
Hey, I used to compete. Fam.
Yeah, you used to compete in the
About to
step.
be booed up.
It's the booed up. It's booed up season.
It's about to be booed.
I'm trying.
Hey, it's going down. Look here. Salute. Again, to pat yourself on the back, Milwaukee, because I mean, you standing up, you showing out for these families, you being about that action, and the main idea, it don't matter who in the White House, only we gonna save each other,
right?
And that's the bottom line. It don't matter if you cast a vote. If you don't cast a vote, if you out here being about that action, we all the change that we gonna need. So again, salute to that young king, and this is why it's pivotal. Black men, black women, that we stand up and get in our position. Because for every broken home, if you have neighbors, you see children, they should be your children as well. You know, Tory, salute to you again, you know, from being the positive figure that you are and the way that you talk to these young men and been, you know, that right. Positive to that balance of the negative that the mama has went through, because they seen their mama get beat up. You understand what I'm saying? No, you're not finna cry.
Oh, wow.
Why you?
Look why.
Tory, of course, y'all don't understand. He's so goofy, it don't make no sense. But I honor you for being the man that you are, though, for real. And I want to give you your flowers right here. Because, again, people don't understand. No matter what you say about this man, no matter who you try to get to talk down on this man. This is a man that goes into broken homes every day. People call him in their darkest hour, and he show up, even if it's just to listen, but he got a bag of results. And at the end of the day, that's what it's about. When we have black men in our community that's making it happen every day, no matter what is going on, no matter who in the White House, no matter what you didn't do, whether you paid it or not, Tory love the kids. And he makes sure that the mothers and these children see somebody positive, see a black man that's standing up for their family. So salute to you, King. My hat goes off to you as well. I appreciate you. And again,
you ain't supposed to be trying to get me choked up on it.
Hey, you about to be
is this a smoker here? Is it
no,
is the smoke alarm going off or
you
something?
Just tearing off.
No, that's the onions from the lasagna.
Oh, wow. That's right. And I got lasagna. Liz brought lasagna in the studio today.
I did.
Powerful.
Yes. Anything for you, King.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
You know, it's one of those things.
I appreciate you.
It's just a little bitty stuff, you know, that makes it right.
You know, and I'm always going to feed you, fam.
Hey,
I'm
facts.
always going to feed you.
Hey, vice versa.
Hey. And salute to DJ Brother Z as well for being the best DJ, the world's best DJ.
And we got the celebrity game that he gonna be.
My DJ.
And he did that on the air. I don't think that was scripted. DJ Brother Z gonna be at the celebrity game for the kids.
Hey, salute.
Cream Skills celebrity basketball game October 19th at Mount Mary.
Yes.
Hey, tickets is $5.
It is.
At 10 at the door.
October 19th.
We're going to be talking to Mount Mary here pretty soon. That's hosting the celebrity basketball game.
Hey,
once again,
it's
Cream
on the 19th,
Skills.
right?
Yeah, the 19th.
That's Sweetest Day.
Is that Sweetest Day?
That's
the
Sweetest
19th.
Day.
What?
Yes. So, hey.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to be at the Sybaris that night.
Oh, wow.
Hey, bring your boo to the game. Bring your boo to the game. And later on, take her to the Sybaris. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, bring your boos to the game. Bring the babies to the game. Do the family thing during the day. And at night, get you a babysitter, you know, and go to the Sybaris.
Look. Don't go chase the waterfall.
Hey,
look, I appreciate you, Elizabeth Brown, for being
always,
who
King.
you are as well. Because it takes a lot of time and patience and energy that people don't see to deal with this community. And I tell people, like, once we come together and we start putting it in our hands,
come on,
the rest is history.
The rest is history. And we writing it.
Hey. I appreciate you for being on the front lines.
Hey, salute. No other place I'd rather be.
All right, DJ Brother Z.
All right, turn it up for Waterfall. Let's get it. All right, Queen.
Salute, King.
Hey, look, Truth Nation, I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the show today. Look, we got to make sure that we are in tune with what's going on outside the windows. And we got to put that cape on and sew the hole up. Sew the hole up.
Hey.
Sew the hole up on the cape and fly out the window for ourselves, for our people, for our community. And once again, make sure that you keep your dignity and respect along the way.
Hey.
Because that's what they want.
Yes.
They want to take
your
that.
dignity. They want your morality.
Hey.
You dig what I'm saying? They want you to give it all for the bag.
Hey.
No diddy. You know what I'm saying?
But we got some people out here willing to make that sacrifice. Once again, thank y'all for joining the show. Look, keep your head on a swivel.
We love y'all.
Green don't always mean go. I love you, Dr. Ken Harris. Up next.
Nobody play me. If you are my homeboy, you never have to pay me. Go and put your hands up. In times it's how you stand up. LUP the man, cause a brand that the fans trust. So even if they ban us, they'll never slow my plans up. Already the show goes on all night till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, show goes on all right. Already the show goes on all night till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, show goes on. One in the air for the people ain't here. Two in the air for the father that's there. Three in the air for the kids in the ghetto. Four for the kids that don't wanna be there. None for the trying to hold them back. Five in the air for the teachers not scared to tell those kids that's living in the ghetto that coming back that the world is theirs.
Truth Nation!
And all our juicy jammers out there.
Make certain that you tap into Jam with Juice each and every day so you can